Alright, hi everyone. It should be time for the final Deadly Life. I think we're finally getting to the part.
Yeah.
Gally, hi.
I'm really lucky.
Can you say hi? Apparently this is a thing. Yeah, it's a new thing
Gallium
now.
Consumer became a member. A Gallium Consumer celebrates 1 month of membership. Came by to say hi, and apparently this is a thing.
Nice. Wait, yeah, that's super new. That's really cool. You finished your work for once? Great. Yeah, this stream is sponsored by Gally. Whoa, what's this mini game that I never knew, huh? Anyway, because Sparks Lady, I was gonna say Stream Elements. Yeah, Stream Elements was in chat too. Lady, Snail, hi everyone, Karu. Fu is so anime. Fu is a little extra anime today. Yeah, so how are y'all doing? This has been like the most hectic week I feel like ever. But if there's no more twists, have fun this stream. Alright, bye Callie. If there's no more twists, I think this should be the end of this chapter. You've been so busy playing the new update of your favorite game. We're so glad you mentioned cat. Yay! I was like, Philip, hi. I was like, if anyone saw the new Pokemon starters, they got released, and I want that doggo. I haven't really played Pokemon in like a while, but the dog is so cute. You caught up on stuff last time, and wow, like, I was like, man, and I guess just spoilers for up to what I know. I was like, man, I don't want Allura to die. I'll trade anyone for Allura. And the game's like, okay, bet. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. And if they bring out Tricool's body, shoot him again, and then, rebury him, I will cry a little. What a way to start stream. Chaotic, hi. Your screen is just black? I would refresh the stream. It looks fine on my end. Yeah, it looks fine on my end through YouTube and to this. Creative username 123. Hey, the doggy is so cute, right? The doggy is so cute. You did the feeling when Laura was suspecting. You're like, this is it. Yeah, I felt like it was a little easy, and I was so concerned. Molly, hi. Let's give y'all some mod. Damn for being here. Woo. Your screen's normal. Okay. Yeah, I would just refresh the screen. Refresh the stream. It's good now? Okay, good. I was like, YouTube has been a little weird. Like, I know sometimes, when I have like a queue of stuff to watch, it'll be like, for some reason, like some videos will just turn dark. Like, not like completely black, just like really, really dark for no reason. I have to like exit YouTube and come back in. So, you're gonna get that dog. Yeah, I was like, I will see what I can do about getting them in for sprites so you guys can get too. So yeah, my thoughts on who did it now. I mean, Fu was a suspect, but clearly not. Because otherwise Fu would obviously, if Fu was blackened, would let us all die when we're going to vote Allura and be wrong. But I guess we need more clues and hints on everyone's alibis because, again, doing I was like, doing like 3 Fangans or so at a time. You think you're spot on who did it? Oh no! I'm sorry. I was gonna say, I kind of forgot the evidence that we had. Aside that, it's not us anymore. So, yay! AC Plays, hey! The live chat the other day was fully bugged. Like, I know it has been like really buggy. Like, they're doing updates, and I'm glad they're trying to make it more interactive. But I know like a lot of times, like I put it for a live chat so I can see everybody's. And a lot of times it'll kick me off of live chat and just say like, oh, only the top bands you can see chat from. And I'm like, no, I don't need that. You have a habit of secretly clicking on spoiler posts in Discord. Oh no. I was like, I try to avoid the Discords when I get there, but it's really hard. Especially when they get tagged for and everything. Thank you, Sparks, for that. You think I spoiled something? So onto the Twitter. Spoiler wall. All right. Oh wait. Did that? Stream element. Okay. I finally fixed it. Stream elements can now do battle royales automatically. Awesome. Nice. Who's feeling Segoya right now? Totally. Spoiler posts are so tempting. All right. So I guess we have a long stream, possibly. So let's go ahead and get this started. Like what's being hidden you want to see. All right. And let me just pull up this real quick to make sure I got the sound all good.
But you know, if you expect anything else from me at this point, you're just fooling yourself.
God, I'm so distracted by this.
So, you've probably noticed from all the drinks and small talk.
Oh, right. I'm supposed to notice things.
But back when I was locked in my cell, when you were all guarding me, I had a little side hustle going on. You caught on to what that was, right, kid? What was I trying to do?
You know, the terrible thing is I answered this all last week. I don't remember what the answer was. That smile, though. That damn smile. Get us open up.
There you go. Right on the money, kid.
Affection up. But also, I need more than 3 hearts, please, game.
It worked. Sure, some people resisted, but at least I got to see what made certain people tick.
Should bump his voice up a smidge bit more.
Others just took the chance and spilled out their guts to me. And hey, I know an opportunity when I see one. Before I was let out and got my hands on everyone's truths, I was actually planning on using that info to...
Okay. Before I let out and got my hands on everyone's truths, planning on using that info to...
You're smart. You can figure it out, kid.
Fu, you overestimate me. Why is it so, like, giant there?
Exactly. You get me, kid. But of course, blackmail doesn't exactly work if I just know.
After I finish this chapter, I'll click it. I'll come back and click it. I need to know. But I only have 3 hearts, so I can't do it now.
You need something tangible to use against the person. Maybe just word of mouth would work for others. But given my little, incident with Blondie a while ago,
You're not smart.
I'm not exactly the most trustworthy person in the prison. Of course. The perfect opportunity landed right in front of me.
I think it was secretly.
Sure.
Secretly?
I may not have used them for what they were intended
It's
for,
like, I still
but
remember the fanfiction.
a true businessman knows how to innovate.
There was no subtlety or secret about him.
I just didn't expect the cat to hand out such a useful tool on a silver platter. You remember what the cat brought us all, right?
Cat food. The lizard. It's the tapes, right?
And so,
Yeah, okay.
we have our answer.
Hey, okay, cool. Okay, so now we're caught up. Doesn't he write yaois as a frame? Well, hang on.
Recorded all of that shit we said to you?
Yep. Sorry if you feel deceived or whatever. Honestly, you're lost for opening up to me.
You know what? Yeah.
Point is, all that stuff Shinku reported hearing Pinky say before he opened the door, I already heard it before. She said all that shit to me, and I got it on one of my tapes.
Okay. So, someone who had access to your room then, right? If it's on one of your tapes?
I'm guessing someone secretly noticed I'd started recording people when they were chatting to me and stole one of the tapes, using it at the scene of the crime.
Who would actually open up to Fu, right? Like, oh, I mean, I guess I can imagine Lyra doing that, being, you know, of a not sober mind. I could see that happening. Everyone else, though, I'm like, what were y'all doing?
This feels really contrived.
That's why he was offering drinks. That too.
Are you suggesting what Shinku heard wasn't Maiko actually speaking, but just a recording of it?
Bingo. Exactly.
But what would the point of that be?
Is there a Zeke avatar? Yep. Once the battle royale is over, do exclamation space and Elias, because that's his last name, and you should be Zeke.
It could make her seem alive when she actually wasn't. The tape could have been played back in the lecture hall to give the illusion she was still alive, that she was still talking, obscuring the time of death.
Okay, so this person is going to have a solid alibi because I'm assuming this person didn't know about Oh, no, because it'd be in the past, so... Okay, so this is definitely someone who has a solid alibi. Got it.
Wait, so I didn't...
I'm apprehensive about this. Do you have any evidence these tapes existed?
Yeah, go bring up another one.
I don't exactly have any reason to lie, do I?
Yeah, because again, if Fu wasn't blackened, he wouldn't bring this up because you're about to vote a lore and die.
But if he is right about all this, we need to focus on it. Because if she didn't die when Shinku opened that door, that changes the whole case.
Oh god, and of course. Is it possible I wasn't the person who killed her? I know you're traumatized, Shinku. But come on. Either way. Okay, there we go. I can't dwell on it too much. I feel a debate starting. Oh, thank god I can save. Okay. Don't review their bullets? Nah. Okay. Wooden box, scrap metal, body. Maybe I should have gone for it, but it's fine.
If it was a tape and not her talking, wouldn't Shinku have noticed it was a recording?
Next.
I mean, I feel like you could tell the difference in the audio.
He was in quite a panic. I doubt he was thinking entirely
Shinku's gonna be
clearly.
cleared from this.
Perhaps the walls obscured it?
Ah, sticky keys, no.
I'm not sure this tape even existed, honestly. If it did,
Oh, the scrap metal is the tape.
why
That's
the
what it
hell
was.
didn't we find a tape player or something in the hall?
We did.
No, that's wrong!
No, that's totally wrong. Yeah, take that.
What are you even saying, Sam?
Wait, what's that? You guys, 500 times. Good job, y'all.
Never mind. Of course you're reaching for every nutjob theory you can to defend yourself.
This isn't even about that. There was some scrap metal crushed under the box of weights. If my theory is correct, it could have originally been the tape player.
Wait, that makes sense actually. That way, the killer could ensure it would be destroyed as soon as you managed to get the door open.
Okay, so, and again, we have a killer with a few brain cells, so we can knock off a couple people.
The mechanism would naturally crush it even if you broke open the door before she was done talking.
It would also blend in quite well. Every room in this godforsaken prison is covered in debris and cracks.
Hey, not too much on the prison. It's not exactly
I just really
meant
hope
to
it's
be
not Izumi.
comfortable, you know.
Ismini wouldn't be like the friendship jealous person, right?
Wouldn't you have heard it crunch or something, though? I don't know. I feel like the sound of something getting crushed is pretty hard to ignore.
I was, quite frankly, more focused on the fact that Molly was dying in front of me.
Yeah.
Wah. It's always excuses with you, isn't it?
Do you hear yourself? Ever?
Shinku, we're in a position right now for that.
Maybe in the moment, especially if Shinku was distressed, the breaking of the tape recorder could have been confused for the snapping of the neck?
Or it could have been covered up by the sound of the broom snapping when Shinko was eventually able to break in.
Okay, so like a 5... Actually, I don't know IQ numbers. IQ number, like, big number, good, yeah? Didn't we hear a snap, though? I think we did. Right? But it could have been anything that broke.
Whatever it was, if the tape was there, she was probably dead before Shinku even opened that door. The tape playing just made it seem like she was alive.
But if she didn't die from the contraption, when
Anyway,
did
smart
she die?
killer. Silent, hey!
If she died before Blondie, then that changes the whole trajectory of the case.
Oh wait, where? Oh right. Oh man, wait, where did she? Where would she have died?
The body was cold when I performed my autopsy on it. I thought it was just because I left to investigate Taka's body before hers. But that does explain how cold she was.
Most of us have alibis in the morning, though. So unless someone got up really early, I'm not sure when anyone would have gotten the chance.
Okay, like a really mean thought just popped in my head. I'm just like, you know how Shinku got up really early to destroy the friendship button? What if Izmini got up really early to destroy, you know, Shinku's friendship person?
Right, especially when it came to setting everything up in the lecture hall. I feel like someone would have noticed this morning.
So, it was most likely done last night.
I've got it.
That was the most...
Last night makes the most sense with how much setup was done. Most people have been going to bed quite early with this motive anyway.
Their bodies take quite a while to notice to be cool in average room temperature.
Yeah, it gets exhausting being woken up by that truth reveal announcement every midnight. It's a real bitch when you're trying to sleep.
It leaves you feeling tired all of the time. But
Friendship in prison. Foul.
wait,
I'm sorry.
if it was done
I'm
last
sorry.
night, wouldn't Alora have noticed? I feel like her body would have gone into rigor mortis or something.
Oh, I don't know. That's what corpses.
I apologize. My autopsy of her was quite rushed.
Yeah, because Alora was obviously caring more about the fact that, you know, Taka's murder. That she did.
Yeah, we were barely even able to hoist her down before that announcement played.
You rushed to do Taka's first. Why did you do that? You already knew how he died.
Takiko, you know why?
Kutsuki seemed to be distressed. I wanted to give him and you space until he was less catatonic. And as awful as it was, I wanted to divert suspicion away from me as
Friendship's
the culprit
illegal in
properly
killing
investigating
games,
the scene.
right? This case kind of proved Alora isn't as bright as she lets on, not emotional. Oh yeah. It's definitely like, you know, medically probably like very, very smart. Human-wise.
By controlling the autopsy, you could leave out key details you didn't want the rest of us to know or spot, huh?
In the moment, Molly's death did seem like a pretty open and shut case. I don't blame Dr. Lennius for making assumptions.
Wait, so do we even know how Molly died?
Well, duh. It still could be hanging. It would be pretty easy to just hang her and set the trap up with her dead body already hung. That way you could just hoist up the already dead body and call it there.
That's all well and good, but how would you even get her to go to the lecture hall to hang her there
Alora's
anyway?
got flaws. Yeah, no, and I'm glad. I'm glad she does.
I mean, the killer could have just asked her.
And you seriously think she'd just go?
Yeah.
Okay, well, would you kill me if I said yes?
Are you actually that imbecilic?
Hey, come on! She was trusted as all hell. You could literally just say, oh, come here for a surprise, and she'd follow you. Or get some naked men or women or whatever.
Is Zeke be like, here, come... It's like the killer just like put like a little like Yuri and Yaoi and hentai little pictures like little scraps, like a gingerbread trail all the way to the room, the study hall room. And he thought like what? She just like goes and picks up like ooh and just keeps going.
All I'm saying is, if I needed an easy victim, she would probably be one of my first picks.
How can you just say that? It's a killing game. No one is just going to follow someone else
Like
blindly in
jingling
the middle of the
keys?
night.
Yeah, of course you'd think that. That tracks. You're usually the one having others blindly follow you, huh?
Oh my god, can you cut it out for 5 minutes? Can't you see how unproductive
Okay,
this
so
is?
if it's not Ismini, they're going to like murder each other next chapter, right?
You are actually impossible!
Wait, am I needed in this fight? These two are fighting again. Usually I let them just get it out, but it's generally getting pretty disruptive. If we don't sort this out and get to the bottom of what really killed Molly, this case is never going to progress. Ah, damn it. Okay. I got this. Grab my stars. Okay, listen.
Well, the obvious answer here
Distracted,
is
but
that
listen.
she was hung.
Okay.
She could have just been hung earlier, and then her body could have been lowered, and the contraption was set up to make it seem like she was only just hung when Sam opened the door.
Paying attention, okay.
She was in the infirmary resting up after taking those tanning pills that night. I find it unlikely she would have gone to the lecture hall, even if someone asked her. She wasn't the brightest, but I think she'd at least have some level of self-preservation. Even if she really trusted someone, I doubt she would have so easily gone to the lecture hall that late at night, not without telling someone.
I think you're giving her way too much credit here.
I also, oh my god, I had to make a decision? Ismini? Okay, I was right. God, I didn't believe that.
Okay, well, she could have always been strangled in the infirmary and had her body hauled into the lecture hall.
Okay.
If she wasn't just hung in there,
I
the
don't know
method
how-
they used
You
must have
want
been pretty
congrats.
fucking similar to strangulation for Alora not to notice during even a bare bones autopsy.
Okay, that's true. That's true, Zeke. That's true.
Like, come on! You're telling
Good
me she
dog.
wouldn't have noticed the difference between stabbing and strangling?
I agree that it wasn't anything entirely off kilter or out of nowhere like stabbing. It must have been subtle.
Oh no, it could have been, more
But I feel like it's
pronounced.
not out of the question Alora wouldn't have noticed more subtle murder methods.
Oh
Especially
no, they're
considering
both
her mind
hot.
was likely elsewhere, considering what she'd done just a little bit prior to finding Molly's body. Considering how rushed the autopsy was, it's easy to see how something subtle could have been confused for her being strangled, especially with how the body was dressed up.
Oh, thank God. Sorry, Zeke, I'm not agreeing with you for anything. I feel terrible.
Okay, fine, sure. It was something similar to strangulation. I don't know. Maybe they strangled her with their hands in the infirmary or something. Or maybe drowning. I mean, the open waterways are on that side of the prison.
Maybe?
Or, I don't know, poisoning? There was plenty of stuff in the infirmary that she could have been poisoned with.
Okay, I
She
think I'm
was
gonna start with Zeke
already
on
on
this
the
one.
brink of overdosing on those tannin pills or whatever.
We're not playing Team Zeke on this one.
If she was drowned, I doubt the water trail or even the body would have dried before we found it. There would be evidence. Poisoning I also doubt, since there would have been clear signs. It's hard to subtly poison someone without clear physical signs that even a brief autopsy would have picked up on. But you might be onto something there with the strangulation. I definitely think it has something to do with that lack of oxygen.
Wait, what do I do if she agrees
But I
with
feel
him?
like direct strangulation
Wait.
would have woken her up. There must be something similar to it that could have been easily done in the infirmary, though.
Is it not just Ismini again? Wow, Zeke,
I've got it.
0 for 3. Damn.
Considering it had to be something
Damn,
subtle,
Zeke.
something that could have been done in the infirmary, and something that could have easily be confused with strangulation. Is it out of the equation that Molly was smothered?
I was gonna say, like, pillow?
With her infirmary pillow?
Huh. I guess that makes
Zeke's
sense.
just always wrong.
It's similar enough to strangulation that if she was hung afterwards, you probably wouldn't be able to tell the difference at a glance.
It's also a method anyone could have done fairly quickly and easily. Wouldn't leave much mess.
But they would need some sort of upper body strength, right? Not that I thought Asuka would have done it, but Asuka and Takiko. No, Asuka's pretty strong because Asuka's circus, but I don't want it to be Asuka, so no. Who am I? Lyra and Takiko feel like possibly know?
I guess my main question with that is, wouldn't she have woken up? I don't think she'd be all that hard to overpower.
Okay, or Lyra's gonna help me here.
Still.
Well, she was on a few different drugs to try to combat the effects of taking all those tanning pills.
Ah, okay, so she was out of it.
Right, she's been taking all those tanning pills. She was likely incredibly drowsy.
Okay, never mind. Back to anybody then.
She was bedridden that night. I didn't want to risk moving her to her cell. I couldn't assess just how much damage the tanning pills had done.
So it could have easily been done without waking her up, and even if she did, she'd be too weak to respond or do anything.
Okay.
So anyone could have done this?
Even your tiny arms, Takiko.
I mean, she was pretty heavy. I doubt everyone could haul her from the infirmary to the lecture hall.
They are next door to one another. Anyone could have dragged her given they had the time. Which I'm pretty sure the killer had, since they did it pretty late at night. No one was around.
Right.
If it's something anyone could have done, how are we gonna narrow it down any further from here?
Okay, like, who are our solid alibis?
If we're still going with the whole tape thing, it must have been someone who'd have the opportunity to take the tape, right?
She can fight back if she wants to. I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry.
When was the tape used recorded?
Tuesday morning, when she was watching me. I'm guessing the best opportunities people have are when they were watching me. Those shifts were pretty long. I was sleeping for a lot of the time.
Damn.
Wouldn't it be easier for them to have gotten them once you were released on Thursday morning and no longer supervised? Your cell would be open then for anyone to go into.
I'm pretty confident they were taken before then. I was hiding them in my desk, and once I was let free, I locked them in there while I was gone. You know, keeping my goods safe and all that. Security is important.
Alright then. Then let's review the schedule. Who watched food between Tuesday morning and Thursday morning?
Please tell me I don't need to remember this. Please tell me I don't need to remember this.
If my memory serves me
Thank
correctly, Takiko, Ezekiel, Asuga, Taka, and Lyra had those shifts.
Okay, I'm assuming we're not gonna have a 0 execution day. I'll change my thumbnail again. So Taka's out. So Lyra, Takiko. I really doubted Zeke, but I guess we'll put Zeke in there right now. And no Ayaska. Okay. Who might be a little evil? Just a little bit.
So they had the opportunity to take the tapes.
Okay.
Not me and Zeke. I think we can clear each other pretty easily.
Okay, awesome.
If we're going with the idea that the murder happened last night, I was in his cell all night.
Does Taka trust
everything.
you? No.
And neither
I
of us went anywhere.
refuse.
Right, I forgot you two were doing that.
I mean, you could always be covering for each other. Maybe you got some sort of
Imagine
Bonnie
if it
and
was
Clyde deal
Taka's
going
out.
on.
Absolutely, I refuse to. My sweet, sweet boy would never and has never done a murder.
Yeah, no. We ain't pulling any of that shit.
Take it or leave it. I think it's a pretty solid alibi.
It does align with
He just
both
had
their
a little
morning
Ellen
accounts.
DeGeneres phase. It's okay. It's not okay, but he was sorry.
Taka can also be ruled out.
I mean, considering what you did to him, I don't think anyone thought he...
Takiko. A little rude.
Even putting that aside, he skipped his watch that time due to his dare. Uchiyama covered for him.
Oh, that's right. He did. Oh, man. I love writing like that.
Right! I did. Right after Wong's weird wedding thing.
Excuse me, what?
Lara's like, what?
Don't worry about it, kid.
I'm worrying. When was there a wedding? How did I miss this? Hello?
Oh, I was like,
So, only Asuka or Takiko would have had a good opportunity to get the tapes and were available last night to enact the murder.
Oh man, I sure wonder who I'm gonna vote for in doing this. One of my favorite characters. Or the character I was like, oh, I'll totally sacrifice to Kiko, I don't care. Okay, so with my luck, it's probably Asuka. God, this feels rude as heck to be like, fingers crossed, I hope it's Takiko, who I know is a favorite character and for a lot of y'all. Why do you look so like Nia?
What? You really think?
I would never. I trust you and I love you.
Hey, hang on!
So it's it's like lavender versus lavender. Let's go.
Why are we operating under the assumption that it has to be the people who are allocated to watch Fu? It doesn't seem like much of an ideal time to me. I mean, he was right there.
Okay, it's also
He
like a
would've spotted
motive
us,
too.
wouldn't he?
So Takiko's crime was like punished. Okay, I'm trying to remember because it was a while ago. And I said it from the jump. God, I would love to be right for once. I was like, and like her crime thing too was like, you know, she punished like creepers on the internet, right? That was like her crime, her big crime. And do you think maybe she saw Molly as like a creeper to Yui? And was like, well, she wanted to die anyway, why not? I don't know why I did that voice for her, but yeah, I don't know.
But there was also a lot of time when he was asleep or napping when someone could have easily taken them.
There is that too.
True. But it just feels a little
Takiko's on her
risky.
fan base after the
Anyone
creeps.
could have broken into
Yeah, okay,
his
so
cell
that was
at
it.
any
Okay.
point after he
Alicia,
was
hi.
released. I feel like that would be a lot easier. You'd be less likely to be noticed too, considering how much he was running about.
Oh, I know he broke into his cell the point he was released. Okay.
Well, I locked him in my desk drawer while I was out. Didn't want anyone stealing them.
But a little lock like that is pretty simple to lockpick. I feel like anyone could do it with a bobby pin and a bit of determination.
Okay, Oscar, you're not making it better for yourself now. Darling. Don't say you're a master lockpick, please.
Speak for yourself. I certainly couldn't.
I guess that brings back Lyra, maybe.
It's a stretch, but I feel like it could have been done.
Right! It's silly to narrow it
I feel
down
like
just
Lyra
based
and
on the
Zinga had a-
list.
had a lockpick.
Anyone could have gotten him eventually.
It makes more sense that way, doesn't it? I mean, presumably, only the killer caught onto the fact you were recording. Doesn't it make more sense they caught onto that during their shift and then broke in to try to find the tapes afterwards?
They call him that. Okay.
Yeah, I'm surprised anyone caught on to it. Honestly, I definitely didn't suspect a thing.
They might have just gone in there to try to retrieve their own, to be honest. But found Molly's in the process and figured they could work with it.
Oh, okay, so someone may have confessed something. Well, we know who has a lockpick now.
Well, I wanted to keep it hidden for longer, but...
But what do you mean you want to hide it?
Once I started leaving my cell again, I resumed what I was doing before. I left a small bit of paper on top of my door.
Did everyone else watch Death Note? Because this is what Light Yagami did. Not spoilers. I won't say what for who and why, but to see people were breaking into his room, he had like a little, like, I think it was like a mechanical pencil lead they would stick like in the door and stuff like that, like slightly. So if anyone walked in, they would accidentally break it. Is Fu like channeling Light Yagami here?
You know, so if someone entered it when I wasn't there, I'd notice the paper was on the ground and know if someone broke in. Classic killing game strat. I'm sure you're all aware of it.
I am actually, Fu. I totally am.
No? I've got a much simpler method. I just tell people if they enter my room, I'll beat them the hell up.
Y'all have no idea how much I want Zeke to live. This is just survivor mentality to me.
You can't beat someone up if you don't know they've even entered in the first place, kid. You guys should really get on doing that.
The dust
or
on the
at
car
least
reader
setting up
strat.
something similar. But yeah, no paper on the ground
Take a
yesterday,
potato chip
so I'm
and
pretty
sell
sure
it.
no one entered.
Okay, so we're just allowed to lie in trials now. That's really productive. I'm glad we're doing that.
God, the passive aggressiveness off Takiko this trial has been just like... If it's not Takiko today, my God, she's just gonna be like the sassiest little person ever.
What?
You're clearly bluffing.
Was that not Ismini's voice?
What? You're just making stuff up?
Sorry.
That's not fair.
Hey, hold on. Where'd you get that from?
Takiko's so upset.
How come come all of this is only coming up now?
I mean, Takeo has been saying that all day. By all day, I mean in this.
Well, if everyone knew about my paper trap, then they'd know to reset the paper. It wouldn't be effective. It would completely defeat the point.
She hit puberty.
Okay, but there's no way to prove it actually existed.
Okay. It's not a new sprite, but a new voice. So if you get a new sprite, Takiko for sure, right?
There's no way to prove it didn't exist either, unfortunately.
Then we shouldn't go off of it. We could be going completely along the wrong track here.
We don't have much time left, though. I think it's best we operate under the assumption Wang is telling the truth. Breaking in and lockpicking his desk afterwards seems a little convoluted.
And given how populated the common room tends to be, I feel like someone would have noticed someone other than him entering the cell.
Besides, he doesn't have much motivation to lie here. I don't believe he's the killer. If he was, he wouldn't have interrupted and told us about the tapes as soon as we went to vote.
Exactly.
If he had anything
Oh my god,
to do with
Shinku,
Molly's
welcome
death,
back.
he would have happily let Alora get voted and get off scot-free.
So, it's between Takiko and Asuka.
Asuka, don't you dare say anything and get a new sprite. Don't character development right now, okay?
Wait.
Come on, guys. Seriously, I didn't. I wouldn't throw you all under the bus and let you die like this.
When Kenjo was putting the string on people's doors? Oh my god, that's right, he was.
Me neither. Seriously, could anyone live with that many lives on their back?
I don't want to believe it's one of you two either, but...
The question is how we even start to narrow it down between the two of them. They're both equally likely.
Well, we should look at who would have had the best opportunity to set up the contraption.
Okay.
There's one thing about that contraption that's been bothering me.
And that is?
The weights used. I don't know. It just seems weird they'd bother with carrying so many smaller ones.
Okay. Asuka, again, circus performing, right? Can lift weights. Takiko has toothpicks for hands. Not shaming, just observing.
I feel like just taking a few of the bigger weights would have
She
been
can't
easier.
carry bigger weights, right?
You might be onto something there, actually. I feel like people would have been less likely to notice the weights had been stolen if they took the bigger ones, too. Less people use them, after all.
I feel so terrible for cheering on. Like, man, I sure hope is the little sister.
You could just be reading too much into it. Might have just been that they would have been much more likely to be spotted if they were lugging the big weights through the prison.
We already established the murder happened at night. I think they just assumed there wouldn't be anyone around. I don't think that influenced them.
I feel like we're onto something with the weights.
It's just on the tip of my tongue. I'm sure I can figure it out. Weakling. Right. The fact that the killer used smaller weights might indicate something about the killer's strength. Strength! The cat thing? Strength! Cat thing, let's go! Let's go, cat! S-E... Splink! Oh, I need the N, damn it. N... T... I'm really glad I don't do this in order. Okay, a G.
I have my answer.
I can't be Shinku instead.
I think the fact that the killer used a lot of little weights as opposed to 2 or 3 big weights says a lot about the killer's strength. I'm thinking they had to take multiple trips to get the weights anyway. They probably had something that could easily carry the weights in, like a bag or something.
You just heard me locking in real time.
But the main thing is I think the killer is potentially quite physically weak.
I mean, whoever it was, they were clearly able to drag Molly's body to the lecture hall, so they couldn't be that weak.
Takiko's like, excuse me. I am not that weak. I'm strong. I have 5-pound weights. I'm at full power.
True. But the lecture hall is right next to the infirmary. Even if it was
Listen,
difficult,
I will
even a
lock
weaker
in to
person could
protect
do
the
it with enough
characters I
time.
love. I'm so sorry, Takiko.
The gym, on the other hand, that's on the opposite end of the prison. It would be a bitch to carry anything from.
So we're best off narrowing down our suspects off of strength.
Wait. But then... that means...
Out of Asuka and Sakiko... Yeah, Asuka, go bench a couch or something right now. Our killer is most likely... Max bet. Max bet! Let's go! Watch it, it's like, it was actually a mint again! I mean, Taka has little toothpick arms too, but...
I've got it!
Asuka's talent means she has to have a certain level of strength, especially upper body strength for aerial stunts and performances. They'd more than be capable of carrying the larger weights. They've shown they're not concerned about opening up their injury time and time again.
I'm very well aware. I've had to retreat it over and over again.
Sorry about that.
Mint wine.
But that means our
Imagine
more
I cook
likely
that and
culprit
Zeke
is-
just like comes up and punches me in the face. Like, I can imagine that happening. Look at her little face though. I'm just gonna be like, yeah, I totally did. I murdered Molly.
Wait. What? No!
Takiko.
I see. You really think I'm the killer, don't you?
Come on, new Sprite. I want like a mafia looking Sprite to Kiko, you know? Like a Fuyahiko tiny like murder killer person.
It's what makes the most sense.
Oh, I'm sure it does to you.
I was like Shinku again.
But I have a few issues with your current working theory. If you
What's your
ask
favorite
me,
character?
there are several obvious oversights.
Look, I've lost Mint, Dracul, and Taka in order. I deserve to have Asuka live a little bit.
But fine. Accuse me. If you want to waste time,
New Sprite.
go ahead.
New Sprite.
What's a trial without pointless tangents?
I love this Sprite though. If you laugh, you get sent to the prison. Well, I guess I'm going to prison. Remember Miss Nice Sister? We got her. I mean, honestly, this is like a true little sister, right? Like, I have a little sister, and she's more likely to beat me up than anything.
There it is. Now this
Not
is
that
what
she
I was
would,
looking
but
for.
she
None of
could.
this accident or forced kill bullshit. Just cold-blooded killers doing their thing.
Yeah. Amelia seems really down, actually. This is kind of strange.
Aw, you can give me more than that, Millie. This is the exciting
We can do this, we can
part,
do
don't you
this.
know?
One of your faves killed one of your other faves. I know how I feel. God, chapter 1 really, really killed me.
Our viewers go crazy for twists like this. Oh, they are getting fed. New sprites, new things to clip, new CGs.
Of course, I laughed. I'm an ultimate.
Yeah,
Wait,
whatever.
is Monokuma making fun of me for liking new CGs?
And the execution is gonna go crazy. People love those.
I just don't know why they have to be so dramatic. I mean, we'd save a lot more money if we just shot them or something. I don't know. It just feels like overly edgy or whatever to execute them like that. Pretty tasteless as well. It's always so flashy and over the top.
It's fun to see them suffer. It's like meant to be ironic and stuff. They deserve to suffer for what they've done.
It just seems excessive.
Ew, you're such a fun sponge.
Monaco's
What's
galore.
the point of hosting this thing
Let's see
if you're
who
not
has
gonna
some.
have fun with it?
Oops. I typed an IKEA board. What is up with me this week? This is the second time a person with purple hair has killed someone in this game. We had a purple haired character. Asuka's kind of lavender hair. Asuka, don't kill somebody next chapter, please.
I miss when this was a solo job. I didn't have to answer to anyone. I didn't have some random with daddy issues next to me constantly doing things like having opinions and suddenly deciding she has morals in the middle of hosting a death game. Hey, hang on. What do you do anyway?
I do a lot. Do you realize how much admin work running this shit requires?
Well, it's not like we have chat moderation or anything. It'd be pretty stupid to censor a death game chat.
They wouldn't, would they? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, there's loads of fans getting, like, properly attached to the prisoners and shit.
Yeah?
Oh boy, if the killer's Takiko, I'm never gonna hear the end of it. A lot of people are gonna be pretty upset.
What did she even do?
I hope it's not her, honestly. Or Asuga.
My favorite was Taka, but, you know, he's gone now.
Again, when I have to agree with Mononiko, it makes me upset.
Oh well, no time to mourn. I'm excited to see how the rest of the trial will go.
Right, yeah.
Like, surprise, Dex, you're actually a killing game host. Running killing game after killing game over and over again.
Hiko didn't. She.
Asa, it's fine. Don't worry. I can handle this.
Out of Asuka, Lyra, Laura, and Shinku, you hope one of them survives? If you're being greedy too. I mean, pro tags generally have a slightly higher survival rate, right?
I'll make this quick since we're on a time limit and don't want to waste time. But before I start, I'd just like to remind you that we narrowed it down to me and Asuka in the first place, based on the idea that someone could have only taken the tapes when they were watching Wong, despite the fact that he's clearly
Yuna's right.
bluffing in his door paper trap thing, and it's more likely somebody took it when he was freed.
Why does she seem so disgusted with me in this sprite? Like, ugh. Are you talking to me?
Or when he was being taken for a shower time. But what do I know?
Yeah, what do you know,
It
Takiko?
is a little bit of a stretch.
Yeah, hang on. I don't know how I feel about being narrowed down just to
You want?
pigtails and
Woohoo!
bowhead. Come on, neither of them what. I mean,
You know, they are fully grown adults, not kids.
Yeah.
I know that, but
Now, where was I? First and foremost, our current working theory relies on the assumption that the killer was in a lecture hall soon before the body discovery in order to set off the tape.
Okay, sure.
Which, honestly, doesn't make much sense.
He's
Because
the
how
prize into
on
the
earth
volcano.
would they leave or get out without you noticing? There's only one door to the lecture hall.
Maybe they hid under the stage or something?
Yeah, if they're small or whatever.
Oh yes, that sounds incredibly plausible. I'm glad we just so happened to not notice him sneaking out
no, I
during
got
the
it, I got it.
investigation, despite being in a lecture hall the entire time.
I'm feeling really smart today. Okay, so whoever broke into the tape to get the tape stuff, or to get their tape, also probably saw the blueprints that Fu stole, right? Because Fu stole the blueprints and had them for a little bit. So they were able to see whatever the way out of that place, out of the room was, right? They knew all the ways around. Look, I can't say it all smart like, but the blueprints and the things and the stuff and the Fu stealing and lying things. It goes together.
It's a working theory.
It sure is.
God, she's creeping me out though. Like, I hope someone like draws Takiko's like the Annabelle doll or something.
But I have an alibi for that time regardless. Allura spotted me in Lab 1 right before the body discovery.
That's still pretty close to the lecture hall. Comparatively, at least.
But what if? Secret tunnel.
But go on, Shinku. I'm interested to hear how exactly you think this all played out.
Takiko, you can't do this and be innocent, Takiko. You can't. They're so peak. They are so peak. Now I'm getting cold feet. I'm second guessing myself. But she's the only person who makes sense.
Well,
She's the only one talking. The other person talking is Zeke.
I think out of everyone here, you would have had the best time remembering everyone's schedules and patterns. You were very observant.
These sprites.
I think the previous night you'd murdered Molly,
We should
set
hear her
everything
out?
up in the
Okay.
lecture hall, and waited for me to wake up. I think you noticed me leaving that morning, snuck in, put the fake suicide note in there telling me to go to the lecture hall, and rushed there yourself to start the tape and lock the door with the broom.
She rolled for intimidation. Got a nat 20 on that.
So, Let me get this straight. Your primary working theory is that it's me because I'm the most observant.
Sorry, wait, I just realized. Isn't Takiko also Ace? Are you saying the two murderers in chapter 2 were two Ace people? Damn. And we be killing.
Well, when you put it like that.
Wouldn't I put it in the infirmary? Wouldn't you be more likely to check on Molly first thing that morning? Although, maybe that's giving you too much credit. You went to go do your washing first.
Oh no, we don't. We had to go burn stuff.
Yes, I did. Ismini can prove it.
Surely it couldn't have been that important. Maybe I'm just weird, but personally, I'd be rushing to check on the person I allegedly cared about the whole lot first.
Okay. I'm loving Evil Takiko. I love this sprite. This sprite is like, I think, my favorite sprite right now. I don't know what it's giving, but it's reminding me of something I don't know. It's great.
I didn't want to wake her early.
But putting all that aside, that's the least of the issues with this.
Right, like, you're suggesting she kept the lecture hall unlocked until she went in there to turn on the tape player. But that's kind of stupid. Like, anyone could have walked in there and set off the trap.
She's gonna beat all our asses, right?
Without the tape playing, it would be a whole less convincing.
That's not even mentioning the fact you've yet to explain how exactly I'd have gotten out if I locked myself in there.
No, I already solved that.
I was pretty distressed. Maybe you snuck out without me seeing.
Okay, kid. Even you're not dumb.
Fu, you keep telling me I'm not dumb, but... You sure?
Okay, maybe you started the tape and then I left the room before I got there?
But then that was the broom placed across the handle.
That...
There's no way I could have left that room. In fact, there's no way anyone could have left that room without anyone noticing. The fact we can't figure out how it would have been done suggests there's a major flaw in our current working theory.
This sounds all really smart and plausible if I didn't know things.
I think we should take a few steps back and re-examine the facts we know. See if there's something
we don't have
missed
time.
And rebuild our theory.
We don't have time, Takiko.
Because this just
and
ain't
you have
working.
new sprites, so it's clearly you.
That's more productive than pointlessly throwing accusations.
Scoot,
because the
hey,
trial
Scooter,
timer is
hey.
running out, and we're all getting cold feet.
How much time do we have left anyway?
Not too much.
So do we even have time to try to formulate a different theory?
I feel like trying is better than throwing away all of our lives.
Right, yeah. It couldn't be either of those two. There. We must have messed up somewhere.
No, y'all. I'm right for once.
But if Sam didn't do shit, then how on earth did the killer manage to get out of the lecture hall?
Looking back on it now, did we even confirm that the scrap metal we found at the scene was a tape recorder? It could just be debris.
But then why would she have said the exact same thing?
Wait, now we're back to Takiko. It's you.
I don't know, maybe they were just reoccurring thoughts. Sometimes you dwell on the same shit for a hot minute. I'm guessing it's the stuff she's ruminated on.
Did
a
you
lot.
cancel Takiko on accident?
But then that would mean I really did kill her. No, I didn't. There's something here. I'm telling you guys, I didn't kill Molly.
Seriously, be logical here. You're not going to die if you did kill her. Laura is.
Okay, never mind. This sprite's my favorite sprite? Oh my god. Like, this is going so hard. I love all these. I'm gonna make a wallpaper of just evil Takiko.
But I
She
didn't.
mad.
I couldn't hurt
This
her.
is Mafia
She was
boss
doing
you're looking
better.
for? This
I
is the
don't
Mafia
believe
boss
she
I was looking
threw away her
for.
life like that.
Shinku, I understand you're upset right now. Trust
She
me.
not happy.
I know how horrible it is to lose someone. But if you keep this up, you're going to get us all killed, including yourself, all just to protect your own ego. Do you want that? Do you seriously want that?
Hey Takiko, what was your final crime, huh? Huh?
There's no way I, or anyone else, could have gotten out of that room with it being locked the way it was. Molly was the only person in there. But...
Come on, Asuka. Link with me, alright? Like, we know what she did.
Hey, Asu, what's up?
Come
on, Asuka. Think, Asuka, think, Asuka,
There
think.
is a second way out of the lecture hall, isn't there? What? Sugi? What are you talking about? Don't look at me like that. I didn't want to bring it up.
Why does it want to bring up things?
I've noticed it a few times while practicing, and Alora brought it up earlier. The lecture hall has one of the maintenance doors in it.
Maintenance doors?
Right. How could I forget?
Lucky and Asuka.
Shit! The pipe system. I remember those on the blueprints.
Also, I just realized Fu is also doing the peak cinema pose constantly.
Okay, I'm feeling a little fucking left out here. Care to share with the rest of us?
On the east side of the prism, there are a few maintenance doors to access the pipe system.
Surprise, it's
they're put
actually
in
the
place for easy
janitor, not
repairs.
Takiko.
There's a door in the ceiling to each of the labs, and one in the lecture hall on the upper rafters of the stage.
Wait, so someone could have left the lecture hall through that door.
Asuka ratted her out. Yup.
It's possible.
Good.
But
good.
They'd have to walk along the pipes, which would require a good sense of balance and a small frame.
Is Takiko well balanced?
Wouldn't that kind of balance be more fitting of someone like Asuka?
Do you really think she'd bring up the doors in the first place if they were the one who did it? Wouldn't they just let Taki get shoved under the bus and take the loss?
Yeah.
I couldn't do that! No way! After Taka, she's... Wait. Hold on. She's all I have left.
No, you have me. You have me, Asuka. Not Shinku, Dex.
And she's also looking like the most likely candidate here.
Okay, so Depression Asuka arc next chapter.
Hang on. Is there an easy way to even get to the upper part of the stage?
There's no easy ladders or stairs or anything like that.
When I was investigating it, I just used the curtains to climb up.
That does appear to be the easiest way to access it.
Hold on, then. That doesn't line up. The whole reason you believed it was me because of the weights. The fact they were smaller indicated the killer was physically weaker. Do you really think I have the upper body strength to climb the curtains and get out?
I mean, it wouldn't require too much strength. They aren't too tall. It would be a bit of a struggle, but you absolutely could.
Even so, wouldn't there be an easier way for me to get out? Especially if we're operating on the assumption the killer had to get out quickly after turning on the tape? Besides, Sugi only knew about the door because she practiced in their loads. Alora and Wong knew because of the blueprints. How was I meant to know about it?
When you stole the tape.
And don't say it's because I'm observant. Seriously.
Well, the killer clearly had to climb up there anyway to set the ropes on the upper stage rafters, didn't they?
Okay,
It's not out of the question that you would have seen it then.
But why on earth would I plan the whole locked room mystery in the first place if I didn't know any way to get out of the room until I was setting it up? But you did know, Kiko. I told you about it.
Oh, damn.
I showed you where it was.
Asuka, thank you. I was like, oh man, how do we prove this? And Asuka's like, don't worry, I got you, Dex.
Kiko, you didn't, did you?
To think, I apologized to Kiko last episode.
Right. You did. Didn't you? Thanks for that, Asu.
Oh no. Now Asuka's gonna blame themselves because thinking like, oh, I told Takiko about that and Takiko used that to murder somebody.
What does that...
Wait, so Shinku was actually onto something here? She actually...
She is small enough to walk along those pipes.
But come on. I mean, even if she's little enough, that's still tricky to do quickly. That would be hard to do if she was rushing.
Asuka St. Hills, terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day.
Hard, but definitely not impossible.
Those pipes are fairly thick. They could easily be walked across.
It would be good if we had some hard evidence that would prove that the door was used.
Right, wouldn't it? I'm not seeing any firm proof that I did use them.
You know, everyone just like wants all this firm proof when we have like minutes left of this trial. And I'm just kind of just like, this is a jury system. And if Ace Attorney tell me anything at the end of... Crap, what was it? Apollo Justice's ones? I'm like, jury system means not too bad.
Well, you clearly knew about him. It's either you and Asu, and...
No, it's not either of them. They couldn't. Do you really think they could drag Pinky's body? Let's be realistic here.
No, you start being realistic. The two of them aren't children. They're fully grown adult women.
I don't know why I just love the angry... I like the angry pointing. I just like, hey, respect women from Shinko.
What's gotten you so aggressive, kid? Something struck a nerve?
She killed Molly. Not only that, she made me think I killed Molly.
Feminist icon Shinko.
I'll prove she did this, no matter what.
Oh, I'm so scared. You must have cared about her a lot. Not enough to go visit her first instead of immediately going to the washing room. But hey, what do I know?
I love evil Takiko.
I bet it makes you feel all big and strong, acting like the one person who could have saved her. Huh? Do you feel like you're still somehow protecting her by doing this?
Shut up! I don't want to hear it. I
Takiko
can prove
may
you used
leave,
that door.
But it's going to leave psychological damage on everyone before she goes. Do you want to reveal the bullets? Nah. Oh, crap. Crap, okay. Rope contraption. I feel like that's the answer. I don't know what the question is, but the answer is rope contraption.
I just don't really know how we could even go about it.
She's low-key giving Nikon vibes now.
Is it possible there's a detail in the trap that proves she used it?
Next.
The pipes are too thin. There's no way Pigtails could have gone across them quick enough.
I think that's it, but I want to see the rest of them first.
Do you think she'd risk falling into the sewage system?
Yeah? To do a murder?
So what? You think Asu did it instead? Just because they're stronger?
It's neither of them. I'm sure. It can't be.
I mean, I was on the west side and she was on the east.
You need to find the OST?
But Laura was also there with her. That's gotta count for something.
Rejecting his daughter onto Takiko? Yeah.
She'd already killed someone. I doubt she had time to set up a second one.
Huh.
I can't see any sort of motive she'd have to kill Molly either. Unless she overdosed on the meds Laura gave her and this was all a cover-up.
No, that's wrong. Oh, I need to... Huh.
Despite what you may think of me now, I would never do that. We're getting off track. It isn't relevant to prove if she knew about the door. We're running out of time, and she's our only plausible suspect.
I agree.
Make up excuses all you like. This is pointless to talk
Oh,
about.
everyone is prison projecting.
There's no proof I used that door.
Oh, no, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong.
Yeah. I was gonna yell, suck it. Well, no, not child. Oh my god. God, cancel me too now.
That was quite aggressive. Some things got you all riled up, huh?
Oops. No, I didn't mean to do that.
There absolutely is proof that you used that door. Don't try to divert attention back to me.
OST again? I mean, it should be in the game files, I think. I can check after stream and let you know if it's there.
I'd really prefer if you shared that proof instead of just yelling at me.
Or in the YouTube channel. Or that. That'd probably be a better option.
Laura, Fu, those maintenance doors. You said the most accessible one was in the lecture hall, correct?
Right. Yeah.
But there's other doors, right?
Yes, in the ceilings of the 2 labs.
If they're on the ceiling, they'd probably be pretty hard to get into discreetly. But pretty easy to exit from, especially considering the ceilings in the labs aren't too high.
Right, and you return to the lab pretty soon before the first spy discovery, correct?
Shinku, why did you quit? Okay, right. And you returned to the lab pretty soon before the first body discovery, correct?
Correct.
And Takiko had entered the room by the time you've been out of it?
I assume so. She was by the fuse box when I came back.
Wait, are you suggesting Takiko used the maintenance door to walk along the pipes to the lab? That would explain why Alora didn't see her in the halls despite taking so many precautions to make sure she wasn't seen transporting Taka's body.
That's his quietest line, you have no idea why. Like, Shinku just wasn't confident. Shinku was just like, mumbling it, I guess. So it was like, I don't know.
She had to have been in the lecture hall right as I approached the door initially to set off the tape, and use the time I spent trying to knock down the door to climb up to the maintenance door and leave.
Bro put a pillow to his face for that line. You know, after, Molly dying that way, I sure hope not.
Meaning it makes sense that by the time Alora got back to the lab, which she probably hadn't anticipated, she hadn't had the time to leave or get any further away from the crime scene. So her being in the lab when she was makes perfect sense for if she did use the maintenance door to leave the lecture hall.
You're right.
What?
That also helps rule out Asu, since they were on the complete other side of the prison at the time it happened.
But wait, that means...
No, that can't.
Come on. Full, like, Eldritch Horror style, Takiko. I believe in you.
It means we have our killer.
Bum, bum, bum.
You think you're so smart, don't you?
I don't, actually.
I reckon you're the one who thought you were smart, trying to frame it as if I'd killed her.
I bet you feel really good about this. It's a 2-for-1 deal for you, isn't it?
What? What do you mean?
Fight, Takiko, fight.
You finally get to detach me from Bacardi. You can look at me and feel like it's okay if you messed things up with me or made me upset or did me dirty. 'Cause now I'm nothing like her. Or at least, nothing like you want to think she is.
Okay, so, like, Shinku takes, like, 800 psychic damage from this.
And this absolves you of anything you did to Molly. It won't matter you
Damn.
couldn't protect her, since you were at least able to find
Damn.
her killer. Oh, until you need pity or an
Damn.
excuse, and then you'll be so
Stop it, we're
down on
already
yourself
dead.
for not being able to protect her. Ooh, just electrical or mint. Or, well, I'm sure you'll find some way to make talk about yourself.
You know what? In her execution, Shinku's just gonna walk into it and like, oh no. Take me out too. I just got roasted to death.
What are you...
It's like, it's not my execution, it's yours, Takiko. Stop this.
What are you saying? You didn't... No.
Like it or not, she did it. It's looking that way at least.
But she can't!
Saint Heel, I understand you're emotional, but...
I don't want your pity!
God damn. Okay.
I can't lose anyone else! Please, come on, there's gotta be...
The BDA just plays right now.
I really don't think there's any other explanation. I'm sorry, Asu.
Even if she did do this, it must have been for a reason. You don't just kill someone. Why on earth would she kill my...
Just the blank cutesy stare sometimes really gets me.
Please. Why would you...
Chapter 3
you
yeah,
can't
chapter
have-
3. No one's gonna trust each other. We're not gonna have any fun times. Because Taka was fun times, and Taka's gone. And everyone's gonna hate... It's gonna be like everybody hates Shinku moments. And Asuka's gonna be like, oh, come near me and I will stab you. I don't care. Like, maybe Laura and Zeke will still be friends? Maybe?
Please, just say something! What can I even say at this point?
Just some kind of defiance. Give us something here, kid. Even if it's just an explanation. Don't just sit there and accept it. Fight!
Fight so you can all just push me down, get it all out of your system, yell, and make sure I really get what I deserve? No thanks.
No thanks.
That's not what I... Ugh!
Anything! I don't care! I don't care how awful it is! How
Listening to Taco
irrational
song?
it is! I just want to know why. The Takiko I know would never do this!
Asuka, how well did we know Takiko?
No, she... Yeah, you're right.
You miss
She
him?
wouldn't
I
do
miss
this.
him. I miss him so much.
Come on, don't just stand there. I'll play devil's advocate for you. Just give me something to work with here, kid.
I'm not your kid!
I love it. I love it so much. He's releasing all the hatred right now. But I get it. I absolutely get it. Like, this has most likely gone on forever of people treating her like this. Like a child, or, you know, a substitute for their kids or sisters and all these other things like that. Like, no, like... And now you're in like you're in a death game thing. You tell them, right? Like, no. I understand.
I'm not her! I'm not 10! Just because you let her down doesn't mean you'll make everything magically right again by stepping in and defending when it's far too late! Just... Taki, Don't call me that! I didn't mean... Just stop it! Stop it! You'll never think! You just say what's easiest at the moment! Stop acting like you're dumb! I know you're not!
Taki, if it helps, I never thought of you as a replacement for my sister or anyone else, and I always believed you were capable of murder. So really, you're welcome.
Kid, hey, come on. We're trying to help.
Really? Now you're trying to help? You put me in this mess in the first place! If you could have just kept quiet, I would have never be accused! You're just like Shinku! If you two just shut up, we wouldn't even be here right now!
I mean, if you didn't kill Molly, we also wouldn't be in this situation right now.
This is your fault!
I'll make her angrier?
It's all your
Would
fault!
I? No, you know what? I did call her toothpick arms and a little weakling, so yeah, never mind. I'm getting stabbed.
Is that an admission of guilt?
With the way she's suddenly acting, I think we have our answer.
Suddenly acting?
No, she can't be.
I mean, it's pretty obvious.
It seems the most likely.
Is he ready to
But
crash
there
out?
are
Oh,
some small
totally.
inconsistencies I'm not too certain about. I don't want to convict just based on behavior.
Laura.
But it's
What
not
are you
just
doing,
her
Alora?
behavior. We have solid evidence.
Being compared to Shinku is a fate worse than death. Damn.
Your main argument relies on Thu's testimony. Are you really going to trust that? No one can confirm he actually did record those tapes.
Surely there's gotta be!
It's the best we've got, and I don't want to die.
Imagine that's the closing argument your lawyer makes. This is the best we got, and I don't want to die.
And we're running out of time. Let's just get this over with.
All right, if we're all at a consensus.
Rose, hey, hi.
It can't end like this!
Oh, okay, hi. Excuse me. What are you doing?
You.
I can't have this all fall apart at the hands of Shinku Kutsuki. You're just pointing the blame to save your own ego. You can't admit
This is so personal
you
now. I
failed
love
her.
it.
That would force you to face how things really were between the two of
Oh
you,
God, do we have math?
wouldn't it?
Oh my God, Tahio, please don't give me math.
What do you.
Actually, Give me math over geography, please.
Oh, don't play dumb now. It must have felt nice having a second chance. Someone to make you feel like you're a good person.
You don't know anything about what things are like
Just
between
out for
me
this
and Molly.
man.
All I know is that I didn't do this. I won't let everything end like this. Not with all these leaps and logic and assumptions. And I'll prove to you this isn't me. I've sat down and just taken everything for far too long. No matter how convinced you are that I'm the killer, I'm
Lock
not
in?
going
Okay.
down without a fight!
Alright, lock in to fight the tiny angry woman. Got it. Cute!
See if you can keep up with me.
Wait! Why is everything so cute? Asuka, Takeko, I was taking you 100% serious. Like, yeah, you're a grown, angry adult woman who's having a valid crash out and hates Shinku. And then went like, ta-da, magical girl, ta-da.
Ready?
Okay, lock in. Okay. What game have I been playing?
Let's start.
Okay, if it's typing, I can do typing.
You know, it's still equally likely you did kill her.
Are we playing a Wii game?
The scrap metal you think is the tape player could just be random debris. That is a lot of that around the prison.
Lock in. Oh god, okay. Okay, I'll ignore you and lock in.
It seems much more likely than you being unable to tell Molly's actual voice from a recording of her voice. Or are you just that unaware? I guess the words don't matter to you. Just the fact they're talking is enough.
Wow, oh god, okay.
But if you ask me, you're just pointing the blame at me to save your own skin, to save your own ego.
Hibiki's father, welcome in. Okay.
Are you following?
No, what are we doing? Remember what she... Oh, no. Okay. Right kick, sad sing. Right clap. Okay, oh god, okay. It was right kick, clap, nope.
You know, it seems... But if you ask, are you...
Okay. Right kick, gasp, sing, pose. Right kick, gasp, sing, pose. No, clap. Crap. Okay. Izumi, hi.
It seems you can't get it through your head how ludicrous your theory is.
What is happening? I love this look for Takeko though.
You know, for a writer, I feel like you should be a little sharper. Your theory is kind of ridiculous, but point that finger all you like. I bet it makes you feel real smart, huh?
Score full marks. Okay. Science? Math? What is a group of foxes called? A den? A kit. No, kit's a baby. A den? A skulk! Okay. On average, how long... Oh god, we're timed. How long can it survive with oxygen? 7. Nope. Damn it. Well, oxygen. I don't... Well, there's toast.
It seems, you know, your theory, but I bet it makes...
A skulk. How long... 2 or 3 minutes? God damn it. I don't know. I did smother Molly. Takeko, you answer this.
You can't, you know, here, but I bet it.
Okay, a skulk. 4 to 6 minutes. What percent of death from women? Oh my god, why would I know this? 70? Okay. This isn't common knowledge
It
schoolwork.
seems you can't get, you know, your theory. The point.
God. A skulk. 46 minutes. 30?
Are you
What is
seriously
happening?
willing to let everyone here
What is
die
happening?
to protect that precious ego of yours?
Okay.
Just to make yourself feel like you didn't let someone else down again? Are you insane?
I feel like we took the tanning pills and this is just a fever dream.
You make mess after mess, cause issue after issue, and you expect everyone else to clean up after you. Well, I suppose sweeping things under the rug isn't anything new for you.
I like this outfit though, Takiko.
But don't you think this is going too far?
Is this Shinku's house? Oh my god, this is our house. Clean up all the trash? I was actually noticing that bottle there. I was like, what is that there for? Why is it trash just wine bottles? Okay. No, wait, there's more trash? Why am I dumb? Why am I dumb? Where's the other trash? Where's the other trash? Oh no! Wait! Why don't I see it? Did I put... Wait! No! No! Why am I dumb? Why am I dumb? Did I put it in a oh, right there! Right there! Damn it! Paper. Thing. I have half a heart left. I will defeat you with half a heart, Takiko. All clean. Molly's.
At the end of the day, if
Wait, I like
if
emo
this
Takiko.
isn't
I like
to protect
emo Takiko.
yourself,
The trash
if
is
you're
me. I
not
should
just
throw
throwing
myself
me
out.
under the bus. If I did do this after everything, after that verdict, after how you've
you'll
all
have
been
doubt.
treating me, after how she was able to go from being coddled and babied in a way I was never going to be given.
I'm sorry, did you want to be baby Takiko? Because that feels, no.
After being expected to be more mature and reasonable than someone 10 years older than me, could you even really blame me?
Takiko, what? Get to that bus without being caught by stalkers? This is a dead end. Move, stalker. No, wait, no, that's a dead end too. Wait, I'm dumb. Where's the bus? No? Where's the bus station? Wait, no. Oh my god, it's right there. I'm sorry. I've never used a bus before in my life. That's not true. I'm looking for a whole giant bus. I was like, oh, right.
Huh? Wait, you...
Okay,
No.
okay.
No. It won't end like this. You have no idea about any of this. You don't know anything. You can't even begin to know what you're talking about. I won't let myself die just because you couldn't shut your mouth.
Oh crap, again?
Every single day, I have to perform. I can't stop. I don't even know who I am anymore.
I understand that. I
Just
really,
what
really
everyone
do.
else
But you
wants.
did murder somebody.
But it doesn't matter how much I put into it. How much it's rehearsed in my head. People will always find something wrong with it. Or it's too perfect. It's fake. I'm just fake. I'm fake and plastic and unrealistic and hiding something. But if I drop it, I'm proving them right. And whoever I really am would just seem awful in comparison to that perfectly curated image. So what am I meant to do?
This dialogue with the spoken for reference? Sing. Pose. Clap. Crap, that was really fast. Sing. Pose. Clap. Gasp. Pose. Oh, crap.
How can people expect me to even know who I am when they all just shove me into boxes I didn't even ask for? Little sister, therapist, best friend, daughter.
Really pink voice acting? Yeah.
Akari. Taka. Anything at all. Anything but me. But I have to play along, and I have to play nice. If I step out of line, if I step out of that box, suddenly they feel betrayed that I pretended to be the person they asked me to be. That I gave the performance they asked me to give. Even when it's the game that's forcing me out of the box, revealing my secrets, breaking down my image if I don't dance and perform and do exactly what it wants. Well, rip the ribbon, tear the paper, open it up and see what I really am. Even
if she's gonna die, might as well get all the system, right?
At least it's real. At least you can't see me for anything but me anymore.
Who is always right? Well, god damn it. Am I gonna lose my half heart for this question? The customer. God damn, I really hate that I immediately got that. Oh, shit! It's all your fault. Shit, I know what the question was! I didn't look at the question. I was being funny. No. Damn it. I had to yap. And I died. So anyway, how are you all? Okay. I mean, at least I was to skip the words. It'll be faster. It'll be faster.
I don't know. But if you ask, are you phone?
Okay. Pose. Gasp. Sing. Clap. Pose. Gasp. Sing. Clap. Okay. I didn't lock in.
It seems you
She was
can't
talking
get through
a
your
lot.
head. You know, your theory, the point like that it makes.
Okay. A sculpt. Molly died in 4 to 6 minutes. 30%.
Are you serious? Just to make yourself you make mess? Well, but don't you?
Okay. Trash. Trash. These are wine bottles, right? Wine and paper, and throw myself in the trash.
At the end, after how?
Oh, here I am. I'm like, I don't know where even I am. Oh, wait, why is this? Oh, yeah! Yeah, okay. This is a bus stop. I got this. I got this now. Is that more hearts now? Yeah.
No. No. You have.
I like that she stopped me ending this.
But it.
Okay. Sing. Pose. Clap. Gasp. Pose. Sing. Pose. Gasp. No. Crap.
But it. So.
Sing. Pose. Clap. Sing, pose, clap, gasp, pose. Sing. Pose. Clap. Gasp. Pose. Okay.
How can people expect?
Okay.
Even well, at least you can't see
Pay
me.
attention. Who's always right? The customer. Who made Molly stay in the infirmary last night? Laura. What are you never fully dressed without? A smile. We're trash.
I swear I care. I swear I tried. I swear I tried, and I tried to endure it. Back in my everyday life, too. I tried to live up to it all. I tried to just mind my business, stay in my lane. I tried to just be a doll to keep it up. But you saw where that got me. You saw what it led me to doing. I wanted to feel like I had some kind of power. If that's awful.
You did it just to feel powerful?
Then I don't care. I don't
Smothering
care
a
what any of you think of me anymore.
Oh god, Tikiko.
I'm sick of placating a group of people who would sooner coddle and forgive a self-pitying woman child over me.
What's with the doll in the bathtub?
Why was she worthy of all that attention and patience? Why couldn't I be given that? Did you think isolating and bullying me would make me learn my lesson? Or did you think I was just like this? That there was no way I could grow or change? Seriously, I'm only barely 18. Well, if you're going to hate me anyway, if I'm just going to be spiteful, vindictive, manipulative, and awful
Molly
no
versus
matter what
Tikiko?
I do,
That's that is the thing that happened there.
then I might as well show you just what awful really is.
Clean up all the trash. Why they give me 40 seconds for this trash one?
So, feel vindicated. Tell yourselves you're all right. I hope you feel
I don't like
so
this ending. This is really
good
fun.
about yourself.
She's not making us do math.
I hope you enjoy tearing me down. Bit by bit. I hope you tell yourselves that you were all right about me. That I was fake. That I was controlling.
Okay, so ignore it.
That I was
I can't
just
make
waiting
the comment because
to
I'm late to
snap.
voting and voting is closed. This is why I'm not going to vote anyone guilty anymore. I'm only going to be like, no, you're all worthy to eat food in prison.
That how you treated me was okay.
I'm not going to judge you by
That
crimes.
it was completely
It's the
fine
death
to
game Warden
discard your
forgiven.
little doll once playtime was over. Once she wasn't giving you what you wanted. Because she was awful and horrible and evil all along.
God, no one thinks that. That's what
That
you're
she
feeling on the
loved
inside.
getting people to kill themselves. That she actively giggled and laughed and kicked her feet back and forth every
Is it all
time her
worthy?
fan base would cause someone to hurt themselves. That she didn't sit there, realizing that it would only take one small mistake, one small slip, one small controversy for all that vitriol to be turned back at her.
Oh, jeez! Oh my god! I saw the stalker right next to my face! Bus stop. Are you here? No, it's not a bus stop. No! They found me! Damn it! Bus stop. Where is it? This is the whole town! Back to the bus, okay.
So go on, Shinku. Tear me down. Put me in my place.
Okay.
Avenge that pure, innocent angel.
You know, I kind of just wish I could just, like, you know, just put a flashback to me going, like, I don't really care for Molly that much. And Tikiko thinking I'm doing this all for Molly, and I'm like, I'm doing it because we gotta not die, but, yeah.
If I was happy enduring this, if I was willing to keep it up even through a motive that targeted people like me, if that didn't drive me to do it, what would even push me to kill her?
You knew Molly's secret.
I'll rewrite those words.
Yeah! Take that! Oh, Takiko, you okay? Knew you, Secret Molly's. Secret Molly's knew you. Molly's secret knew you.
You think this is done?
Yes?
Oh, that's cute.
Kiko, I have 2 hearts left.
I can keep this up for hours and hours and hours and hours. I trained for this, after all. I can keep going and going and going and going. The question is,
Take a nap, Takiko.
can you?
What? Oh, God. Hey, can someone just vote? Can we vote? Please? Pretty please?
Stop it! Stop it right now!
Huh? Suki?
Round 28.
Stop it. Just stop it. Please. Just
Asuka,
Just
what's your outfit?
give it
What's
up,
your
Kiko.
outfit? Are you in a... Is Asuka a revolutionary girl Utena?
please don't have these be your last moments. Don't completely destroy yourself before you're gone. Please. You're better than this.
Fine. You win.
No, when you can see the outfit. Asuka, let me see the outfit. We're about to hear boss music.
You... really...
Kid, you...
I'm tired.
Kiko... that's not... I... why would you...
She is Utena?
No.
Amazing.
Was her secret really that bad? The one Fu showed you. Was it really?
Wait. Is this because I showed her?
Molly...
I mean, I want to know. I want to know the secret.
What did she do?
She was the one who attempted the suicide pact.
What?
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 I'm sorry, she did what? And hello? Fu knew this too and just didn't tell us? Are we just going to ignore that?
Come on, give me a break here.
She
was willing to kill us all. Yet despite that, she felt like she deserved
That was
everyone's
so long
sympathy
ago.
and empathy.
Like 8 years ago. I forgot about that.
And everyone just gave her it! Everyone just gave her the benefit
chapter one
of the
thing,
doubt
yeah.
because they didn't want her dead.
Everyone was
When
stashing
she
the food
never valued any of her lives half as much as half of you valued hers.
Okay, Takiko. You can just tell us that and show us the proof. Didn't have to do a murder.
Why didn't I get that? Where was my benefit of the doubt? Why didn't I have anyone who would take my hand and try to help me? Kiko, I tried!
You could have talked to
I
Asuka.
wanted to...
Takiko is an adult, but she's still a youngest. She's learned to let things go. Oh yeah, no, I know. And again, like always, I said every game. There's a big, I mean, not only are they in a killing game, they are being in a publicized killing game. Do they believe Takiko? With Fu's, well, she knows the secrets of, because Fu showed her some. Yeah, no, we would have believed it.
No, shut up. She didn't. She wouldn't have done that. She wasn't the one
Shinku.
behind it. You're...
Okay, so Shinku wouldn't have believed Takiko, but I would believe Takiko.
You're lying. You're just trying to make me feel guilty for doing the right thing, for exposing you.
Every time Shinku talks, I'm just like,
You were willing to make me think I killed her. Do you have any idea how that felt? I don't want to hear anything from you. No matter how you frame it, I'm not in the wrong for accusing you.
Whatever you need to tell yourself.
Shinku, has clearly forgotten he was willing to let everyone die in hopes that, because he thought he killed Molly. And I get it. But Shinku can't go, can't stand on the high hill and be like, wow, you're so bad for trying to live and all that stuff. Like, Shinku. Oh my god, Shinku, let the women talk. Don't interject. Jeez. Women and demi-women talk.
This was you. It was all you. And I'm going to lay this case out to prove that
no,
once
I don't
and
want
for
to,
all.
Shinku. God damn it. You want to save? Yes. Oh, heck if I know. Talking. Video. Weights trap? Nope, trap weights. Talking, video, trap weights. Advance. Sleeping, smothering, notes, nope. Sleeping, smothering in 4 to 6 minutes. We know that now. That and that. That thing. Climbing up. Tightrope walking. Oh no! Who did this?
Let me unravel this case for you.
Yeah, I was like, Shinku's gonna get the best redemption arc ever.
This all started with Fu. His confinement meant he wasn't able to leave his cell and do whatever he wanted. But being very focused on the game, Fu still wanted to do what he could to gain an advantage.
I'm not gonna be surprised if next chapter it's gonna be like, oh, minigames. Fight off all your attackers. They want to stab you like Caesar.
Fu started to get people to open up with him. He'd then record these conversations on the tapes Mononeko had given us.
Both the killers find each other's acting
killer,
right? Like,
during her
what are you
card
doing here? What are you doing here?
Fu was doing this,
Nothing.
they waited until he was asleep during her session to make a tape of a conversation with a prisoner who was of particular interest to her, Molly. Luckily for the killer, this tape included Molly saying things that, if taken out of context, could appear very suicidal. They initially took this tape out of their own curiosity, but when Fu told them that Molly was the one behind the suicide pact, they decided to take action.
Shinka become more even hated protagonist.
He already had a reason to kill, with the motive targeting those whose talents relied heavily on public image. Not to mention
was like
a
a while
recent
ago. I'm
corrupt
like, I
verdict
forgot
and
why I didn't like
received
Damon
treatment
that
by
much.
others around the prison. Learning Molly's supposed secret was just the straw that broke the camel's back. Either that, or the truth that was revealed about the killer themselves earlier that night. That night, or very early in the morning, the killer gathered the weights, rope, box, broom, and tape player, doing the necessary prep work for the contraption.
You really had an issue with Damon, honestly?
Given their small physical size, they had to make multiple trips and utilize many smaller weights as opposed to a few large ones, as they were easier to carry and fit in their backpack. Since it was so late in the night, the killer assumed nobody would be around to see them set up, especially with how exhausted everyone was with the dares and constantly being woken up at midnight due to the announcements.
Perceived treatment, Shinku, please.
They then went into the infirmary, where Molly had been
Like I said,
sleeping
all these
that
drawings of
night
Molly
after
look super
consuming
cute
too many
right now.
tanning pills for a dare. This, paired with the medication Dr. Linnaeus had given her, weakened her considerably. She might have not even woken up when the killer took one of the pillows.
Hey, Takiko, if she didn't wake up, don't tell us.
And decided to smother her. This method was chosen as it leaves very little physical symptoms on the body, meaning when she was hung up, the hanging could be easily confused for the cause of death. The killer then dragged Molly's body from the infirmary to the room next door, the lecture hall. They set Molly's body up in the rope trap and
Shinku,
got
let's
the
talk
tape ready
faster
to
over this
play,
part.
having to wait a few hours until I woke up to put the last part of their plan in motion.
Okay. Really just writing those
They
words.
carefully left the lecture hall at the early hours of the morning and went into the cells, waiting until I had left my room early in the morning to slip a fake suicide note she'd constructed into my cell. She likely would have put the note in the cell of whoever left their cell first, since her plan would have worked the same no matter who set off the trap. But considering I was the first she saw leave after she returned to the cells, I was the one she targeted.
kill again.
Soon after placing the letter, the killer quickly returned to the lecture hall, locking
Made a
themselves
walkthrough
inside using
mystery.
a broom. They waited until they heard banging on
I
the
did
door,
really like this
assuming
chapter,
it was
though.
me after discovering the letter, and quickly started the recording.
Again, I was very bamboozled. I thought it was very straightforward. I'm like,
While it was
okay,
playing
this
and I
is
was
like a nice
trying to get in,
chapter.
they
I
quickly
don't know why
climbed
everyone's
up
like,
the
this is a
maintenance
favorite
door
all
in
of a
the
sudden,
lecture
but I'm like,
hall and
I
exited
like
through
it. Minus Taka dying.
They knew about the door's
And it was like,
existence due to
oh,
Asuka
twist
telling them
Taka.
about it,
Now I'm
having
like,
been one of the
oh, I
prisoners
get
who
it
spent the
now.
most time in the lecture hall due to it being a perfect practice space. The killer's small size made it possible for them to walk along the pipes, albeit while being extremely careful, in order to get to Lab 1. While they were traversing the pipes, I finally managed to crack the broom that was keeping the door sealed and break to the lecture hall.
Voice acting peak, plot twist peak, exactly. Still pissed at Alora. Oh, I'm
I
still
did
mad
this
at
with such
Alora.
force that I activated the tripwire on the
I'm
ground.
not forgetting Alora
which
going
knocked
like,
over the box of
but
weights on the
his
upper
career
level
would
of
have
the
been ruined
stage.
with the acid burn on his face.
This box
I
crushed
had
the
to
tape
put him
recorder on
down,
the way
like,
down,
what?
destroying it and cutting off the audio, while hoisting up Molly's body, creating the illusion that the trap, and by extension I myself, had killed her. While I was sitting in shock for what I thought I'd done, the killer managed to exit to Lab 1, finding themselves in the flooded room. They hardly had time to process what was happening before Dr. Lennius came back to the room in a panic, giving the killer a convenient alibi, so they could act none the wiser when the two of them went down to the
You mean
lecture
if
hall
anybody's
following
killed
the
in
body
real life?
discovery
Oh, no.
and found me in horror thinking I was the killer instead of... And that killer, the person who took Molly
Shinku no longer
Yuzuki away
respects
from
women.
us, is you, Takiko Uchiyama, the ultimate rental sister.
Kiko looks so done. That is the face where he's like, God, just get me out of here. Shiko's been talking so long.
That's how it is.
Wow. Did you get it all out of your system? Enjoy that. Have fun.
I hope through the entire execution, Takiko still roasts Shinku. 500 whatever times that we have. 534 times.
I hate to say it, but it does make sense. It was you.
I'm too tired to fight anymore. I just can't believe I lost because Shinku and Fu couldn't shut up for 5 minutes.
Damn.
That's so stupid. But of course it would happen.
Kid, I didn't mean to.
So it is.
Also, you know, after her crashing out saying, "Stop calling me kid." Fu.
Hiko, you... Let's just vote. I've dragged this out for long enough. I'm sure you've all had your fun. But I don't want to just sit here and have everyone yell at me so they can feel better about themselves. I don't want to give you that satisfaction. Mononeko, let's
Shinku
start the
herself and
vote.
save the day. Yay.
Fine by me. You're about to be out of time.
You know, Moniko's like, you guys have so little time left. It's like, Moniko, we had like 8 hours. What do you mean?
The trial of Molly Yuzuki and Taka Takahiro, although he doesn't really count. Lucky you, Alora. You get to live with that.
Oh, God.
Laura, are you just remembering that you killed Taka?
Can we now vote for who you think killed Molly Yuzuki?
Do you want to save? Do I want to save Taka? I sure as heck do. The birthday party couldn't have been that bad. Come on. Damn. It concerned me how quickly I voted. I felt like I should have some remorse, but I was so overcome by how I felt about Molly that I got carried away. She couldn't have done that pact. There's no way. Even if she did, that was before she properly knew us. I hope by that time she died. By the time she died, she'd grown enough to have not done that. Shinku, do you remember our first impression in this timeline, Molly? Where she was like, yeah, I'll totally electric shock Shinku, no problem. Max voltage. Like, I remember. I'm still salty. The Molly I knew would totally do that. Maybe I just never really knew her. Oh my god, wait, growth. I mean, I thought your cool would never hurt anyone, and... What was I even doing? Yep, you're alright. Takiko Uchiyama is the killer. So, this is it, huh? Kiko? Kiko, you... Well, I can't exactly say I'm that sorry. If you want me to break down and cry and act all pathetic and small, I'm not going to. I refuse. I'm still in shock about her being the one who did that pact. Are we sure? It was what was written on her truth or dare slip that day. And you didn't think to tell us this? He was exchanging information for favors. The same sort of shit he always does. You still have Molly, your problematic fave. Fair. It was a mistake to let him out of that wretched cell. This isn't about me anymore. Right. I guess it's a good way to absolve your own part in this. You keep saying that, but at the end of the day, you're the person who killed her. There's no one here who holds any sort of responsibility aside from you. Where is this enthusiasm at Mint's murder? That's different. I suppose it's... Oh my god. Okay, never mind. Hold on, Takiko. Eclipse, hey. I suppose it's hard to hold any sort of pity towards me when you're no longer projecting Akari onto me. Joke's on you. Shinku didn't care for Akari either. Oh god, beautiful CG. God damn.
That's what you all did, isn't it?
Sorry.
I was Akari.
Laura did nothing. Laura
I was Tien.
took Taka away from me.
How was
dare.
Taka. But now I'm rotten. Now I've done something
Robbery
you
now? We're
really
just here for an
can't see
execution.
any of them doing. Now you'll finally see me as my own person. And if that person is horrible, that's just who I am. At least it's
I feel like it's a reference to
me.
something. I don't know what though. This is a beautiful, beautiful CG.
My whole life has just been filling in for others. Filling gaps. Curating my behavior to spark positive responses.
manga life? Yeah.
Or avoid negative responses. Even now, I'm filling in the role of a scapegoat. Someone to push all your own mistakes and errors onto. To discard as just cruel and worthy of punishment.
Again,
to absolve
Takiko.
yourself of your own part in it.
Takiko still was like, you made me do it in the test. 4 to 6 minutes it took to suffocate Molly. Like, you're saying you're a scapegoat, but it wasn't like an act of passion type situation. It was, you took 4 to 6 minutes of smothering her that you could change your mind at any time and do it. Like, it's not scapegoat really. Like, God, I hate I'm agreeing with Shinku now. But girl, I get it. I get that you cracked.
Deserve punishment.
But at the same
I
time,
know that.
this isn't.
But at least you can finally see me. Blame me all you like for getting tired. For knowing my image was burnt to the ground anyway, with all those secrets.
Did she plan before? Yeah.
That
Plan
my
before,
career
during, and
was
after.
over if I ever got out. For being bitter at how they coddled Molly was. And for how I was treated in comparison. For
Time
not
to go
wanting
therapy.
to stoop to her level. Fawn and beg and infantilize myself again to be given a chance. For not being able to take it, to suck it up, to just bite my tongue and keep going. For snapping when I found out someone who was getting all this sympathy was someone who tried to kill everyone. But don't blame me for not being someone I never was in the first place. For breaking the performance you all asked me to do.
again, like, so her saying, you know, like, how dare you have sympathy for someone trying to kill everyone, when she's kind of complaining about not having sympathy for trying to kill everyone. To Kiko. God, I love the emotions so much in this.
Instead,
You're just killing game into a
blame
therapy
me.
game instead.
Blame Takiko Uchiyama. And no one else.
Kiko, I already told you. You're more than just a fill-in to me. I promised to see you as your own person. I promised to do better, but you didn't give me a chance. You promise so much. You talk, and you make things feel better in the moment. But it's always such a band-aid solution, Asuka. Huh? You're so obsessed with keeping everyone happy that you just end up hurting people in the long run. What do you... I know you're not stupid, Sugi. Far, far from it. Yet you do this every single time. You act dumb. And you're not dumb. You just ignore problems and play dumb. And think that if you just don't address them, that they'll go away. I can't wait to meet him. I can't wait to meet you. You say one thing, but your actions speak far, far louder than your words ever could. Well, now you finally got to meet me. You can see me for exactly what I am. Go ahead. Be disappointed. Be shocked. Be disgusted. Why? Why wasn't I worth it, Sugi? Hey, no. Psychic damage back on Shinku, not Asuka, please. I almost fooled myself into thinking I finally had someone to talk to, who saw me for me, who wouldn't just use me. I didn't mean to. Oh gosh. I had no idea. Please stop lying to me to make me feel better. I'm sorry. It's not your fault, Sugi. It's not your fault. I was so stupid enough to get so attached, to make up things about our friendship in our head, to think we were closer than you were. To just see Taka as just some stupid boy, when he was always more important to you than I ever was going to be. I could never understand why, but I should have just accepted it. Oh, okay, hold on. This is wait. No, this is hitting me a little too hard. I understand so much on this part. Okay, so okay, I'm gonna be like a little like, speaking from the heart a bit here. As an ace person, I understand why, but it does hurt sometimes when friends, and understandably, and again, I'm not blaming anyone for that. I'm like, no, this is like, it sometimes feel like romantic love is put above like platonic love, like by a lot sometimes, and sometimes I feel left behind by friends, who have like partners and stuff like that. And I'd be like, oh man, is my platonic love not enough that it's always going to be someone else's, like, romantic love is going to be stronger and, more prioritized? And I know why. I understand. I've grown up and I'm like, yes, like, platonic love is very important, but it is very different on, like, but it shouldn't be in a same category. Like, I shouldn't be competing with all of that. So, man, so just in, like, this sentence, I understand, like, a lot. But I didn't commit a murder. I can't blame you. I can't. You loved him after all. It's not your fault. I couldn't change that. That's not... I'm sorry. I don't need your forgiveness. I don't think you'll ever forgive me for killing someone. I certainly never will. Shinku, what are you talking? Sorry. That wasn't a funny moment, but it was the fact that like Takiko and Oscar are having this thing, and then she goes like, "I won't forgive you" from like the peanut gallery. But I didn't know what was gonna happen with Allura and Taka. For what it's worth, I'm sorry he's gone. I thought if my plan failed, you'd at least have him, and he's who you really wanted this entire time. Nobody asks Shinku. And as much as I hate that, I can't understand that. It's what makes you happy. I thought you could move on fairly happily. How could I ever? Even if he wasn't gone, you... I'm sorry you're gonna be alone forever, genuinely. I really, really, really never wanted to leave you in this position. Please stop talking. The fact that Rip said Shinku would still unironically consider himself a feminist right now. Speaking of Allura, though, doesn't this mean she's gonna stay alive since Taka died after Molly? Yep. Only Takiko is going to be executed. No, she... Allura, lock yourself up in your room, okay? I'm so sorry. I don't pity you, having to live with that on your back. But doesn't that mean Taka died for nothing? That Dex is really sad for nothing? Do I really bring this up right now? Please don't say that. We'll address Allura later. Right now, I think we should focus on Takiko. What is there even left to say? Oh, I got quite a bit to say. I found this whole thing rather disappointing. What? This was a great chapter. What are you saying? We expected big things from you, Takiko. Everyone loves to see a cute, sweet-looking girl snap. And sure you did, but my goodness, what a Coke rant? Oh, okay, got it. No one knows who I am, poor me. Everyone just sees me as someone else. I'm always second place, everyone. Wow. Do you even know who you are, Takiko? Are you a poor little victim of circumstance? Brought to your limit because you've constantly been in the limelight, because you were treated so poorly, who just snap because of the actions of others? Or are you a smart, composed, and fueled by a deep hatred of everyone here that you did such a good job hiding this time, and it's everyone else's fault for not noticing? Don't bash us in. Because it seems to me like you can't decide. Wow, Takiko just got like reverse psychic damage back at her. Did you try your best? Did you try so hard to be a good girl and everyone was just so mean and cruel? Or are you wise beyond your years? I won't let you do this to me. I won't let you break me down any more than you have. Your words mean nothing to me. Well, doesn't matter to me. This has been a long time coming either way. And as far as I'm concerned, you just couldn't take what you dish out. You were so willing to use your fans against people, but when people turn on you, you can't take the heat. But this was kind of always gonna happen. Don't. This was always gonna be what you end up doing, whether you learnt Molly's secret or not. You couldn't keep up what you were doing forever. And now you'll finally be seen as you are. The others can't project their loved ones onto a murderer, after all. Yeah, I definitely don't have any characters I love that did a murder. So, congratulations, Takiko! You've finally become your own person. And I have become that awful twisted person you were afraid people would perceive you as if you made one little mistake. And this is all you'll be remembered as.
No! You're wrong!
Hi, Asuka.
Suki.
This is gonna go well.
If Even if she's done all this, even if I could never forgive her for murdering Molly, for betraying us all like this, if her being kind in the past doesn't justify or erase the harm she's done now, then her doing what she did now doesn't erase the time she was kind, the time she was my friend, the time she made me smile. No, the times we smiled together.
See, Asuka's such a better person than me, which is why I love Asuka.
Spooky, why?
I'm awful. I've betrayed you. I betrayed all of you. You would have died if I'd won.
Because despite everything, Kiko, those times we spent together, when we were able to hang out or have sleepovers or just giggle and talk about the others, they were what made this prison bearable. When I was desperately lonely, when I was scared I was gonna be next,
Asuka Megago,
it wasn't
right?
thinking about Taka that gave me comfort. It was being able to be your friend. Being able to have those moments. Our friendship kept me going.
Because.
Please don't be this kind to me. You know what I've done.
I know, but you're all I have left.
You have
I can't lose you too.
Shinku, don't you dare say anything right now.
I'm so...
You can't do this.
Saki, I'm so sorry. I never wanted to leave you alone. Sachi, I'm sorry too. I'm sorry I couldn't grow up to be good. I know you tried your best. It's not your fault. Even you, Taka, I'm sorry.
Why on earth are you apologizing to him?
Alora, also... Alora! No, not right now, Alora.
I'm not sure.
I wish I could have made you feel like your own person in the time we had.
I guess I'm just as set in my ways as everyone else here.
You're scared for your man?
But
Yeah, I'd worry for him too. I'm sorry.
I don't regret it.
I can't give you comfort there. I'm not a rental sister.
How that sounds.
Even making someone think they did it?
Shinku!
It was a smart plan. I'll give her that.
Yeah, if you guys hadn't started talking, we would have voted Alora and would have all died.
And do you think you could even live with yourself if that happened?
There's no use thinking about things that could have happened. All that matters is that this is the way things
Time for the next chapter because you're feeling everyone except for Asuka will be a hypocrite. Yeah,
Whatever happens, happens. At least it's not my problem anymore. I'm too tired at this stage to really think about it all that hard. You've won. Now you can execute me and move on with your lives. How fun for you.
Again! you did do a murder.
On that note, I think I know exactly what we should move on to.
I was gonna say.
Wait, no. Hang on.
Dude,
You
don't
can't
say it.
kill her.
Don't say it.
She's just...
That's right. It's time for
Alright, let's do
everyone's
it.
favorite part of the trial.
Suki, when we're both grown, when we've both had a chance to live normally, let's have another
Everyone's
sleepover
like
in our
saying
next lives.
like, hey, in our next lives, let's. Hey, it's really sad, and I get why you're all saying it, but oh my god, what?
No! It's always about next lives! Why is it never about this life? This is the one we're all living in!
Asuka, please give it up. I'm not the person you want me to be.
I don't care who you are! Whoever
I'm going to save them! No matter what!
What?
I don't care how much you've hurt me!
These people love the next lives, right?
I can't lose anyone else.
Hey.
So even if I couldn't say or do the right thing back then...
Please don't pull it like a Fuyahiko, please.
I'll make it right now. I'll save you now. I'll meet you now. Even if it kills me.
What? Chico, what do you mean that all three of them could be together? Wait, I'm sorry, what's happening? I thought our twists were done. Rip.
Seki, I don't want you to save me. I don't think anyone could do that aside from myself. I'm far, far beyond that point now. I'm ready to go. I'm tired. I just...
Let's give it everything we've got.
Okay, everyone.
Time.
Let's do it.
I just want to see the sunshine. One last time.
I can't believe you're joking about this. Okay, let's see. Is that our original outfit? Aww. Oh, they're gonna... Sister Salem, the ultimate... It's a witch trial. Run, Takiko, run! Asuka, don't you dare! Takiko, don't you dare! Don't point at her, don't you dare! Don't you dare point at them! Takiko. Sorry. She had the opportunity to point, but she didn't. I'm really glad she didn't. Oh, that's... yeah, Freak Academy is... Okay. Is it... The fire execution? Not gonna lie. Yeah, it's always... Yeah. I mean, sorry, I'm collecting thoughts and you know, just, you know, the fact that characters, you know, executed and stuff like that. I am... It sounds terrible to say. Which case was that? This is chapter 2, Deadly Life. Your Takasuki stocks and your Takisuka stocks are plummeting. I'm so sorry. You use heartbreak a lot. I mean, this is Fangans. That's all they are, is heartbreak. I'm really glad Takiko was able to see Asuka as a friend at the end. As much as, you know, she was saying like, oh, Asuka, you didn't really care and blah, 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 like that. At the end, she didn't turn on her. And I like that character growth there. A bitter feeling filled my mouth as I watched the execution. Even if I couldn't understand her actions, even if I resented her for killing Molly, that was cruel. In the end, she couldn't throw everyone under the bus. I wonder if she'd have been able to live with herself if she had somehow managed to live. I didn't have time to dwell on it as the cat dragged a certain someone back into the trial room. Asuka.
Kiko! Kiko! Let me go! I have to do something! I can't just do nothing! I can't fail her again!
God, you lot are always so dramatic. She's dead, you can't do anything, even if you tried. Get over it.
No! Shut up! I'm going back in there!
For what? Asuka pushed the cat away and tried stumbling to their knees, but quickly lost their momentum, gripping their stomach and oh, right! Asuka stabbed! I don't know why I forgot about all that. Asu, hey. Shit, did she? Saint-Hill, you opened up your wound again, didn't you? Here, I can try to... I don't want your help. I'll be fine. I just need to get up and... Like hell we're letting you do that. Come on, take it easy. Don't get yourself killed trying to help. I just hate feeling this useless. So that's it, huh? She's really dead. What a joke. What a waste of life. 3 of us are gone just like that. 4? Shinku, learn to count. I know you're a writer, not a mathematician, but 4? Guess I should have always figured she was going to be a killer. All that staring. She was always watching everyone for something, but always stayed quiet. It always seemed like she was screaming something in her head, but I could never figure out what it was. God, I could have. Guess I should have figured it was something like this. I should have
never expected anything else from that crazy little bitch.
Boo? What?
What? How could you say something like that about her?
Oh boy. So we're all getting stabbed next chapter.
She did just kill someone, Toots. I don't know what kind of angel you're building her up to be in your mind, but if she hadn't gotten up on her high horse about Pinky, then your little boyfriend's killer would be the one dead instead of her.
I was like, what?
It's not about that!
Wouldn't that be nicer for you? Then you wouldn't be lying to yourself about what she was actually like. Acting like she was better than she was. Which is ironic, really. Wasn't she screaming for everyone to see her, for her, or whatever?
Just shut up! You have no right to talk about this. I don't want to hear anything else from you. None of this would have happened if you hadn't told Takiko about Molly being the one behind the suicide pact. Or if you didn't pull the stuff you did with the tapes.
Or we can all be responsible for our actions in this household.
I'm pretty sure your boyfriend would still be dead. But whatever you say, Bowhead.
No, we're not doing this. Not today. Every time anyone has an issue with you, you just ignore it. You deflect to an entirely different situation.
You're open bleeding, Asuka. Let's careful with yelling.
You do everything in your power to go against the group, to make life harder here.
I already told you, kid. I had no intention of playing house with any of you.
But this goes beyond that. You're playing into what the organizers want here. You're actively sabotaging the rest of us. And for what reason? Do you just hate us? Are you just that selfish?
All I'm saying is it's kind of pathetic for someone nearing 40 to be pulling this shit when the rest of us are only in our 20s.
Yeah, tell him, Lyra.
Right? If I didn't know any better, I'd have half a mind to think you were working for the people behind this place.
Is he gonna say he is? Fu's demeanor seemed to shift slightly, a small grin curling at the corners of his lips.
What did you just say, kid?
What are you?
Oh, this is rich!
Wang, what on earth are you?
God, of course.
The fuck have you got to laugh about? What's so funny?
Yeah, did you know about a chicken and a dentist joke that I don't know about?
Asuga? Really? Asuga? I knew someone would figure out eventually, don't get me wrong, but Asuga? The only person who'd be more humiliating is Taka, but you know, he's gone now, so he can't exactly do that, can he?
What the hell are you trying to say?
We have, like, 5 people. You're saying there's a traitor in the small amount that we have?
Really? You can't figure it out? Boa just spelled it all out for you. Kid, forget it. I'm an honest man. I'll play fair and square. You caught me. No point keeping it up.
Oh no. He pushed his hair back. That's what all bad people do in the movies. Fu ran his hand through his hair, a small chuckle escaping his mouth as he slung his jacket back on. It was weird seeing him so put together, as he adjusted his tie and faced us all with a chilling look.
You know, with how much I was able to sell you the lie of Fu Wang, the ultimate salesman, I might as well still have the title.
He just looks like he's gonna do my taxes.
Truth is, I haven't been an ultimate for many, many years. I've been too busy perusing different avenues.
David moments.
You know, red rooms are a pretty profitable avenue these days. I was surprised, really.
Is he...
You don't mean you're...
I'm gonna let him explain if he's,
Yep, that's right, Toots. I'm the showrunner here. The person behind this.
I'm sorry. Not traitor. The mastermind? Or is he just lying to us? Can't stop thinking of the CEO reader meme now. Wait.
After all, what's a good show without a producer plant?
Why do you think you're lying?
If there's no drama, you need someone to stir it. Keep things interesting. Shake up the formula. It's basic show
Do your
running.
taxes anytime.
And I think I did a pretty good job playing the part of misguided, morally dubious man who'd do anything for his daughter!
But don't we know?
When in reality, I guess you could say I was the mastermind behind this
That's
all!
lie, isn't it? Isn't it? Let's see. Sorry, one moment as I check what I, Yeah, I did not put... Oh, nah. I didn't even put in a traitor or mastermind, because I assumed, like, well, we have Amelia and Mononiko. Who else did we need? Huh. Okay. Interesting. What? Oh my god. I wonder what Freaky Chat's gonna say. Also, yeah, dude, this is chapter 2. What are you doing, like, revealing this so early? I mean, it made sense out of everyone to betray us, but, like, still, I couldn't help but feel... Maybe I just really didn't know anyone here. Yeah, Shinko, you think? If Molly was really the one behind the suicide pact, then why couldn't Fu have been working against us this whole time? It certainly made more sense that we learned about Molly. So, You're really... Why is he yelling? No, I can't take him seriously. Why is this so funny? Why is this so funny? Bro, no. Put your hair up again. What are you doing? Yep. This is not I'm the reason you're all stuck here. And let me say, you guys were a good choice. You're just about the messiest bunch of people I've ever met. Stop. Why on earth are you doing this? When's Ryan gonna come and save the day? Don't fall for it. It's just business, really. Profit, mainly. A few other reasons. Why does he put like a rectangle now? He's just bluffing. Yeah, let me go back and ask him to take off his wait. If he is... He's so lying. If he was the mastermind or anything like that, wouldn't he have let us vote Allura and all die except himself? Or would he have died too, which is why he's like, oh, no. Let me change this up. So, the whole anti-ultimate thing, what the hell is that about? You're the last person who'd stand for anything that movement cares about. He's option that makes the most sense here, though, no? It's just business? Are you just scapegoating the movement? Using it to drum up traction? Do you understand how far it's gonna get set back? Oh, he has a wine glass too? Oh no, don't... God, no, I have to say it. Oh no, don't get it twisted, toots. This is for that cause. I've seen my fair share of shit ultimates I've caused over the years, but I can't spill the beans just yet. You like him in the new sprites? I can't take him seriously. I can't. Gotta keep a few skeletons in the closet for the big finale, you know.
You know what I think?
He needs a punch to the face, doesn't he, Zeke?
What's up, kid?
Ezekiel, yeah! Ezekiel immediately rushed over to Fu to try to punch him in the gut. I love that Zeke is like my intrusive thoughts as a human being, like half the time. Zeke! But before he could, wait, no! The cat jumped in the way, slamming into Zeke and pushing him back.
I wouldn't do that if I was you.
Okay, I got worried about spears all of a sudden.
I don't care! Attack me all you like! He deserves
They
it!
de-dilfed him.
I'm not letting that asshole!
Need I remind you that I still have that lovely little toy Allura made?
The bomb.
Oh my god, somebody's coming back. I'm like, oh yeah, bomb.
And you know, I've been meaning to try it out. So by all means, attack him! I've needed an excuse to see what I can do.
I can stand far more than just some stupid little bomb.
That's not true, Zeke.
Whoa! No, don't!
Okay, I'm not so sure about that one, Zeke.
Let's be cautious here, Ezekiel. Stand down.
Why should I? We're all gonna die here anyway. Might as well go out trying to do something.
CEO pipeline.
It's your suicide, kid. I'm not gonna stop you.
Well, I think everyone's gonna want to kill Fu, Allura, and us, Shinku. Before Ezekiel could throw his life away, a small girl quickly ran out the elevator and put a panicked look on her face.
What the hell is going on here?
What is happening? What is happening in this chapter?
Ah, Amelia, you're just in time.
You're not Amelia's dad, are you?
The hell you mean?
No need to play dumb anymore. Jig's up. They figured it out. Kinda. Well, I got bored. Thought I might as well out myself. Point is, they know I'm part of the team now.
Oh, God, you couldn't keep your mouth shut for one moment, could you?
What? Oh, come on, cut me some slack. I thought it would spice things up. I'm so confused. Wait, so he's not bullshitting? He's actually... Yep, I'm telling the truth. That's a Fu guarantee. I was gonna save letting it slip for a better moment. But you're pretty much already at rock bottom. Thought I could see how much I could push it. Rock bottom? Well, things aren't exactly looking peachy for you, are they? Your chances of escape are practically zero. Your one hope being a murderer and all. No, that's wrong. I can still keep working on it. Try to you like Toots. Those blueprints and plans you made were real cute. But you've pretty much exhausted every option. All of it ended up being pretty useless, huh? It can't be. If you kept it up, there's cameras everywhere, you know. You've known what you've been doing this whole time. Chapter 2 was always crazy, right? And if you came up with something, we'd find a way to patch it up before you could possibly exploit it. So we're really stuck here. Yep, unless, you know, you kill. But it depends if you guys have the guts to do that. Speaking of, isn't Asuka's guts currently spilling on the floor? We should go take care of that. I mean, come on. An accidental murder? How disappointing. Oh well, can't complain all that much. Even if it was a boring old accident, at least it wasn't Hey! Hey, come on. Taka brought in a lot of viewers. He was definitely one of my faves. Chapter 2's gonna go so crazy. Yeah. All I'm saying is we're lucky he wasn't the one who died. Otherwise, this trial would have been a total wash. Anyway, I'm sure you've all got a lot to dwell on, so we'll be taking our leave now. Just like that. After dropping all of that on us? Amelia, you got the crime reveals ready? Yeah? Perfect. I know what we're doing tonight. Bossuru, hey! See you later, prisoners. That's awful of him. Anyway, how's the shirt thing going? What? And just like that, the person we'd once known as Fu left. Last trial we left with 10 people still left in the group. This time, we're leaving with 6. How are we already down to this few? A sense of dread lingered among us. One person in particular seemed to be feeling it the most. Oh God. We're stuck here. I can't do anything. I need to be alone, sorry. Before anyone could stop her or say anything, Dr. Elenius quickly walked out of the trial grounds, her breathing quick. I wasn't entirely sure how to feel about her after everything that had happened. It was harrowing to learn that she was just as messy as the rest of us, especially when we relied on her for so long. At least I wasn't alone in my apprehension. I really don't know what to say. I just can't believe any of this. It all happened so fast. But now the dust has settled. Now it's just us 5 standing in that trial room. Hey, what if no one dies next chapter? What if we all live? I mean, I'm cool with that. Now, we no longer had to keep up appearances or pretend to be strong. The silence was broken by a small voice, finally letting everything they bottled up the whole day. Taka? Kiko? Why did this all have to happen? Asuka finally let themselves break down, clutching their stomach and just letting herself cry. I'm so stupid. All this time I just wanted to make everyone happy. I just wanted to keep the peace and I miss them both so much. What am I even meant to do now? I feel so alone. Hey, Asa, you're not alone, okay? I know what it's like, trust me. I'm here for you. Hey, by the way, chapter 3, when I go visit Taka's grave, I'm going to cry. Just letting you all know that. Like, we're gonna put aside a good 10 minutes of me crying, just looking at Taka's grave. Yeah, I mean, hey. I can imagine how you're feeling right now. But, you know, you still got all of us. It's not gonna be the same as before, sure, but if you ever need to forget about things or talk or just have some place where you can smile, Me and Z are here for you, okay? Yeah, oh wait. Yeah, you know what? Let's go back to Asuka's protagonist and have an Asuka, Zeke, and Lyra escape. You... Yeah, hey, don't forget about me. Same here, you're not alone. Oh right, and Ismini. Oh my god, and Ismini too. Out of everyone here, I'm just so sorry. You really don't deserve this. Don't put me on a pedestal. In the end, just like the rest of you, I really am a mess, huh? Oh, yeah, well, hey, we can be messy together. Hell yeah, all three of us. Is that a trio? No, no. We're not jinxing that. God knows you won't be invading. If I spend any more time one-on-one with Z, I'm really gonna go insane. Hey. Point is, we're here if you need us, okay? It's gonna be rough, and I understand if you need some time alone right now, but no. This stupid game has taken too much from me. I'm not gonna let it take anything else, especially not my happiness. Even if it hurts, I have to push forward. I'm going to be happy again, despite it all. I won't let this game kick me down. No cheers in Danganronpa. So, if you're offering, let's talk. Let's hang out. Let's get me patched up because I'm bleeding. Let's find a way to laugh and smile in spite of all the pain. If they'll never get a chance to live, then we'll just have to live our lives to the fullest to make up for it. Okay. I appreciate the enthusiasm, but it's really okay if you need to talk about it or take a second or... I know, and I probably will. It won't erase the pain. It won't erase what happened. I know it'll probably follow me forever, but I won't let it stop me from living either. You know what? That's what you want to do. I won't stop you. Lovely attitude, really. But first and foremost, let's get your wound patched up again and make sure you can do all that living. Oh, yeah, forgot. Bleh. That's quite a lot of blood, will you... No, it's fine. It's just 7 liters. It's fine. Don't worry, I got ya. We both got you. Lyra and Ezekiel both took one of Asuka's arms each and helped support them over to the elevator, presumably headed to the infirmary to help out with their wound. The friendship's magic. I didn't know how Asuka could move on so quickly, or be so positive. I couldn't help but feel devastated. As I stood there, I felt my whole world had been crushed. All that I had left was... that pin we melted. It feels so empty now. She's really gone, isn't she? I'm so sorry. Why does this keep happening to us? Even now, she reminds you of him, doesn't she? I'm awful. Maybe that's why I'm having such a hard time believing she was the one who did the suicide pact. How could she? Why would she? It just doesn't make any sense. Maybe I used her as too much of a replacement. Maybe I never really knew Maiko or Molly. I don't think that means you never knew her. Maybe. The person she grew into wouldn't have done that. Maybe she grew past that recklessness and disregard for life. It's likely she grew as a person since coming here. It's possible the person she was when she first came to the prison was fully capable of poisoning us all and electrocuting Dex. But as she formed proper connections, she grew. She couldn't anymore. I just wish I knew that for certain. If I wasn't so focused on seeing her as a second chance, if I saw her as her own person sooner, I think I understand her a lot better. I can't say you're wrong. What am I doing, Ismini? I can't keep doing this. Just using people to fill in gaps? Seeing people as replacements, not as themselves? It just... Well, we've seen what it does. And it makes every death more poignant. It reminds me of everything that's come before it. Everyone I've lost before. They all just melt into one. I need to change, I know that, but I can't move on, no matter what I do. I think we all hang on to moments from the past, thinking what we could have done differently. Wondering if we could have done better, if we could have made a change. But not everyone can be selfless all the time. Oftentimes, we help others only if it helps us in the process. Maybe it's okay to make mistakes. I just wish I hadn't been so passive. I thought after my hand in her attempt, I had no right to try and reach out to her. Let's just let you two get on with it. Everything I touched seems to shatter. I thought it was better to stand back, but I'm sorry. I should have done more. Why are you apologizing? It's funny. I'm not really sure, but I feel responsible. You don't make any sense to me. I don't think you're entirely alone in that. I just hate feeling disaffected by it all when Asuka seemed to just be able to bounce back so quickly. I hardly think they've bounced back. I think this will follow them for the rest of their life. Eventually they might process it, but for now, I think they're finding it easier to just shove it down, to use it to drive them to do better. I just hope they'll be okay when everything they've pushed down inevitably bubbles over again. I think they'll be okay. Ezekiel and Lyra seem to be keeping an eye on them, at least. They're not alone. You're just waiting for them to talk about the pin, right? Same. You know, you're not alone either. Like, I feel like she's gonna pull out the pin right now, and we're like, oh, by the way, we got rid of it. And end episode. Huh? Our promise, remember? Oh, here we go. Oh, God. Isabelle took out Dracul's pin from her bag, squeezing it in her palm. We're not giving to this game, no matter what. Yeah, totally. Thank you, Iz. I mean it. When I make a promise, I really do mean it. The pin, address me. Me too. I'm glad I at least have you. Do you have your pin on you? It might help to act as a reminder. I know it sounds silly and frivolous, but it really does help me. You might find some comfort in it, as childish as it sounds. Are you okay, Shinku? Yeah, of course. I'm just tired. It's been a long day. I keep my pin in my cell. I want to keep it safe. I don't want to lose it. I see. Anyway, I think it's time to get out of here. I've been lying too much today. Like, I've done 800 lies. I've done 574 lies today. I really don't think being in this room is doing me any favors right now. Of course. I think we both need some rest. I'm clearly the better friend here. See you tomorrow, Iz. Alright, sleep well. End the stream. Cut the cameras. Oh, and, good luck. For if your crime gets revealed tonight, that is. Wait, do we get a Shinku crime? Right. I was honestly a little apprehensive about that. If my crime was revealed and I got voted corrupt, then would I lose Ismini too? I just want you to know, no matter what your crime is, no matter what the audience thinks, our promise means more to me than any of that nonsense. I stand by you, so try not to worry. Of course, thank you, Ismini. What's the crime? Shinku's crime being revealed is burn Dracul's pen. Or pin. It's the least I can do, really. If you laugh, you get sent to Dracul's execution. Freaky Chat, why? Why would you do that to me, Freaky Chat? What's your deal, Freaky Chat? An awful feeling swelled in my chest as we both walked back to their cells. Ismini accompanied me back on the way back, making casual conversation. It was clear we were really all each other had left. I couldn't tell her about the pin. I couldn't break her trust like that. I couldn't fracture the last connection she had here. That sounds awful, but I was totally doing it to protect her, to protect our bond. Anyone would have done it. Anyone would have been so selfless like I am and not tell her the truth. I didn't watch Aladdin. I didn't see the genie saying, hey, tell her the truth, as like, you know, the key lesson to learn here. At least, that's how I reassured myself over and over. as I stare at the empty spot on my drawers where the pin once was. Now I have nothing left of either Dracul or Molly aside from my memories of them. So I try to run them through my mind, hold on to them, keep them as clear as possible by repeating them over and over. But all that do is make me feel worse. And as the monitor in the corner of my room buzzed, I almost felt relieved. As I knew the impending crime reveals would at least give me something else to focus on, the awful crushing feeling weighing heavily on my chest. Click!
Hello, prisoners.
Hi,
I
Mananiko.
won't bore you with all the pre-drabble I usually do.
You're
God
doing your
knows
part.
this chapter is long enough already. Plus, you already know the drill. It's time for our third episode of...
Of course I did it. They're an ultimate.
Of course they did it. They're an ultimate. The subject of today's show...
Please be Shinku, please be Shinku, please be Shinku.
Why, that would be Prisoner 03, Ezekiel Elias. Prisoner 06, Alora Olenius.
Alora survived just to get a crime reveal. Damn. And Asuka? Okay. I couldn't help but feel relieved.
Let's get started with the fan favorite here, Ezekiel.
Alright. And we're gonna keep it still. But I would have voted innocent. Or not corrupt. Worthy. Fan favorite? I doubt that, Shiku said, believing he was the fan favorite, not realizing that was far, far from the case.
Oh, Ezekiel, you really made quite a splash in your industry, didn't you? Your complete disregard for your own life made you willing to do anything and everything. If you died, then that was that. But you never seemed to die, no matter how extreme the stunt got. So you started trying more and more and more.
Is Zeke Tom Cruise? Is that his crime?
And that would have been fine if it was only your suicide mission, but...
I'm sorry.
You
What?
specifically bullied and encouraged other people starting in the stunt industry to have the same amount of recklessness you did.
I'm sorry. If I was... Cam, hi! It's like, we're gonna reveal your crime and give you like the coolest CG ever. Like, bully bad, but like, that's Zeke.
If they didn't do it, they'd never break into the industry. They'd never stand a chance against you. You set the bar so high, they hardly had a choice but to follow in your footsteps.
Man, Zeke's crime is being Tom Cruise.
But in chasing you, many fell. Many had career-ending injuries. Many died. Yet
Nah,
you
bro.
kept going, never looking behind you. In your eyes, making the industry this volatile was doing everyone a favor. If they didn't have the guts to go as far as you did,
I'm not even
then
shocked by
they
that,
were cut
right?
out to
I
start
am
performing in the first
0% shocked by this.
And every time someone succeeded in catching up to you, you always set the bar higher. Always did something more extreme.
This crime is an absolute
Always had to do
dumbass.
something that you thought only you could do. Something that would make that competition back down or die trying.
Okay, so again, not to excuse his bullying or the pressure he puts on people looking up to him, there are people on set for movies and shows who are meant to make sure the deaths don't happen. Why is this if all some skill issues? But no, there are supposed to be safety people on set to make sure that people don't do anything that could get them killed. Especially, he's an ultimate, so he's gonna get away with a lot of things. The other people not ultimates and they're newbies in the career, producers would not let them do crazy stuff like that. So the fact that they probably took away safety nets themselves.
You wanted to be on top. Someone no one could stand on the
So
same level
really,
as,
that's
even if it killed you in the process. You wanted to be the bravest guy alive, unmatched
again, like
by
obviously
no one,
he should have said like,
no matter
hey,
the
you know,
cost.
value your lives, but it's like not like.
Almost sounds like you were compensating for something. All this sounds
Zeke's crime is
incredibly
generally just being
childish
Zeke.
and pathetic to me, but what do I know?
Yeah, even Shiku's like, yeah, that's just Zeke, innocent. And Shinku is wrong as usual. I suppose it was as bad as I thought it would be. It almost annoyed me it wasn't worse, as horrible as it sounds. The crime of dumbassery.
Next, we have everyone's favorite murderer, Alora Alenius.
Okay.
Jeez, that last trial really isn't gonna do you any favors when it comes to your verdict, huh? Well, your reputation can't possibly get any worse. So, how about we rip the band-aid off?
God, Lilith is so pretty.
Alora's made to do a lot of very important work from a young age. At least, she told herself it was important. It was how she justified her literal, actual, unethical human experimentation. Alora would do incredibly inhumane experiments on terminally ill
Is verdicts on the YouTube channel? I will check as soon as the stream's done. Or as soon as we finish up here. Laura would do critically inhumane experiments on terminally ill patients, the guys of trusting. Okay.
She had no intention of actually treating them, no matter what she told them. Their shortened life expectancies meant they were disposable. So it was fine to inject them with whatever, or test the effects of whatever chemical exposure on them, no matter how painful. Some terminally ill patients were also infected with additional conditions intentionally, unbeknownst to them, in order to perform research on them.
Laura.
Alora didn't pay any mind to their suffering. After all, it was for the greater good.
Really can't get worse, right? So anyway. See, the thing is, Laura has to go. If I vote worthy, it's not because I'm supporting her actions. It's because I don't support the killing game actions.
But our little biochemist had her biases.
That's a straight up torture. She's guilty.
And she always will. And while she could justify
This is not a court of law.
She was just following orders.
This is a
while
TV
doing it
show.
for the greater good. What she did to one patient, Lilith, was entirely her decision. Lilith was Alora's favorite patient. The experiments performed
I was
on
a diehard
her
Alora
seemed to be
defender.
significantly less painful. Funny that. Alora grew very attached to keeping Lilith alive, no matter how impossible it was.
We can't
no
fix
matter
it.
how Lilith felt about it. Lilith was at peace with her impending death. She didn't want her suffering prolonged any longer. But Alora insisted on countless surgeries and potential treatments, keeping
She
her
worked
alive
Arkham
despite
Asylum,
her will,
right?
with the aim of giving herself
Imagine a bit
more
hi,
time to find
hi.
a cure. A cure she never found before Lilith passed, having lived the last few months of her life in agony and unnecessary suffering. And Alora
flower
just
hair,
couldn't
right?
cope with this. And you saw what that pushed her into making. She really is
This is why
pathetic,
Lilith
huh?
died. This is why Lilith died. Well, I mean... My perception of Dr. Lenny's had completely shattered. Alora really was just as dysfunctional as the rest of us. Even the AI... Yeah. I couldn't just sit back and depend on others anymore, could I? Well, maybe this is gonna push Shinko to be like a better protagonist.
And last but definitely not least, we have our wonderful
Okay.
Warden's
I don't believe
favorite
Asuka could have
prisoner,
done anything.
Asuka Santil.
Can't be too bad, right? Wasn't she a replacement prisoner? Their crime is supposedly less bad than the rest of us, so it was a bit of a bizarre choice to put them last.
Phew, you've had quite the day, huh? Well, sorry to say, but it's only gonna get worse. Brave, stupid Asuka.
I don't know how I feel about Asuka. I love you, you're so dumb, but I love you.
I suppose the events of today aren't all that surprising, especially considering your past. Always playing ignorant when it matters most.
So you please be worthy?
It was just easier to construct a world where you could make the rules, where life was fair, where it made sense to you. Your beloved circus. But when you have rules, how do you get people to follow them?
You say pretty please?
How do you make sure someone doesn't take your place and try to turn your little world on its head? Impose an order that would harm everything you've built. Anything that wasn't your rules was bound to fail in your eyes after all. People are too selfish in your opinion, which is a little ironic when you think about it. Since you ask me, the most selfish person in that circus
Give me a
is
CG,
you.
please. Ooh, I love it. Whoa, what's going on there?
Asuka's crime on the surface may not seem too bad.
What's happening? Wait, is it like the registering of fate on the mall?
Embezzling funds and committing charity fraud, collecting donations from rich idiots under the guise of helping some nebulous cause.
Oh no! Asuka was stealing from the rich and giving to the poor. What a crime.
Or piggyback riding on current issues to get more money donated to you, saying you were committed to helping deal with whatever the struggle of the week was. Only instead distributed amongst your circus, taking the wealth to fund and maintain it.
Okay, that bad. But like,
I'm sure most people would
what's
feel
happening
that
here?
is ethically dubious at worst, but necessary for survival at best. I'm sure that's how you see it. To you, it didn't matter if the circus was using the money itself instead of donating
What's
it
happening
to
to the one
whatever
guy
cause
too-
you claimed you were supporting. It felt
Here.
more important in the moment.
This person doesn't
and it
look
was still
like
going
they're doing
to a
okay.
Good place. Besides, you assumed rich people only threw their money at charity to make themselves look better, but they didn't care what it was used for.
I feel like that's generally kind of true. You have 2 songs for me? Oh, what's the songs? Go and post them.
But I don't think you have an
Asuka's
excuse
corrupt
in
hot
your real
hero.
crime. Implicating your whole circus in this crime. Every child, every runaway there who depended on you. If your charity fraud got caught, everyone in that circus would be charged and prosecuted. Their lives would be ruined as well as yours.
That's not true. They wouldn't charge children. And they would look at signature signed and everything. That's not true, Mononiko. That's not what they. That's not what happens.
You didn't tell them. You didn't want to cause a stir. It was your little secret. I think you even liked it in a way. With the way you set it up, if you went down, everyone would go down with you. You'd all have your lives ruined together. Perhaps it's so you'd all never get separated. So you'd all
Someone pays
never
on the
have
dark
to be
web, you ruin their lives
anointed.
with Asuka, right?
Or maybe it was so your world, your circus, could
Second
only
song
exist
is
with you at the
from
helm.
Pokemon?
If
Okay,
someone
yeah.
tried to
I'll
dethrone
listen to
you,
them later.
they wouldn't be able to twist it into something you didn't like.
So what are some of you they wouldn't be able to
So that it could always be the fair world you always wanted. Sharing everything, including responsibility, including conviction.
Mononiko doesn't really know how law
Do you
works.
still think you're still so much more morally better than everyone else here? And that concludes our penultimate episode of course they did it!
Wait,
They're
penultimate?
penultimate!
Oh, right, because everyone else is like
Yeah.
dead.
Only a few of you left to reveal, huh? Better
Yeah.
enjoy your privacy while you have it. I'm personally real excited to see how you'll vote this time. Don't hold back on your corrupt votes this time just
Coughing
because
baby versus
Molly's
hydrogen
sour
bomb
little
versus second coughing
attempt,
baby,
right?
right? Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut
It
up.
didn't even work. So don't you worry one bit about voting how you want. If people die,
Nico was supposed to replace him
then
for
they
this.
die.
Kind of something
Wah,
worse. Than
wah.
magic. Yeah. Because don't forget, they also twisted Takiko's crime of like, oh, murdered their own mother. When it's like, well, the mom died in childbirth. That's entirely different.
Anyway,
so
I'm
I don't
sure
trust
you have
the
a lot
cat.
to dwell on.
I
I'll
think the
leave you
talking
alone.
cat's a liar.
And to the prisoners, good luck.
An awful feeling lingered in my chest, the same one that had been there all day. But despite it all, despite our dwindling numbers, despite Fu having been revealed to be a plant by the producers, despite learning Alora's escape plan was a bust, despite the awful crime reveals, despite losing her, I was really relieved to know I wasn't picked this time. God, Shinku. I don't think I could have handled it if my crime came out too. Discounting Fu, who might not even count anymore, I was the only one who hadn't had my crime revealed, which probably means it's the worst. Well, me and... I looked to where his pin once was on my nightstand. As awful as it was, I would be lying if I said I wasn't morbidly curious. But I couldn't dwell on it long as someone knocked on my door and promptly entered. Iz! Can I help you? Shinku, where is it? Huh? I'm sorry. It's silly, but I need to see it right now. I don't care how ridiculous it sounds. I just need to put something to rest. Skill issue, war crime skill issue, right? Where's what? His pin. You said you had it in your cell, didn't you? Then where is it? That's a good question. Do you know where Dracul's pin is? Shinku. It's here! It's here! I swear, it's just, let me... Shinku, why were you in the washing room this morning? You and your life. Doing my laundry. Then why do all your clothes smell as bad as you're lying? Really? Because when I... Is this really the time for this now, Molly? Molly just... is it time for this? Molly just died, We're both emotional and... Don't bring her into this. God, you always do this. What? Shinku. There was no laundry in Ainsley's machines when I checked. So the bureau is in there, the incinerator. Can you say incinerator? Why were you checking? What were you doing in there? You can't even tell me, can you? Listen, the pin, it's in here somewhere. I just have to look. I know I put it in somewhere. Just give me a moment. Calm down, okay? Wow. Shinku, did you just tell a woman to calm down, that she was being too emotional? Calm down? Oh, Shinku. Shinku. You're the one who can't admit to me you destroyed one of the last things we had left of him, and you're telling me to calm down. How did you... Yeah, I know, it's obvious now. I got a dare telling me to do the exact same thing to destroy it, and I couldn't. Because I respected our promise, because I respected you. I trusted you. Oh, now you gotta get hit. We could solve our problems without those. I don't care about the pin. I care that you couldn't tell me. You never tell me anything. You were so desperate to be trusted, to have people who rely on you or have your back, that you refuse to communicate anything ever. You just play around with people and dance around issues and do whatever is easiest, whatever makes you happy. The second Molly needed someone to rely on, you seized your opportunity the best you could. You had your fun. But when it came to actually helping her, you only intervened far too late. You were too busy stuck in your own head and using her as a replacement. And it was for nothing too, right? And now she's gone, Shinku. She's gone, and you didn't even know her enough to understand or even admit she could have been capable of being the one behind the pact. I told you, I want to get better at not using people like that. I don't want to. You say that, but you act like you're the one getting hurt by doing that. You don't think about anyone actually impacted it. Oh my gosh, she was getting called out for being so selfish. And when you have someone willing to be there for you, you just step all over it. You step all over me. I wouldn't have cared about the pin if you just told me. The only thing I ever wanted was mutual trust. To know you wouldn't go behind my back and betray that trust and do something stupid. But I guess like Molly, you never really knew me either, huh? I poured my heart out to you. I let myself be vulnerable to you, and you couldn't understand even the most simplest of things that would hurt me. I guess I wasn't worth the effort. You couldn't as easily project your cool onto me, could you? That's it, isn't it?
Well, if you're going to break your half of the promise...
No, don't break the pin!
Then...
No, Ismini, give it to me, give it to me.
Wait, Ismini, stop!
No. Ismini grabbed the pin she taken from Dracul out of her bag, throwing it onto the ground. I love both their faces here right now. His correct punishment should be to wear Lego shoes. Before I could reach for it, her foot slammed down on it multiple times. I could do nothing but watch as she shattered it into tiny pieces.
There. Now they're together. I hope you're happy, Shinku. If you're so stuck in the past, then I'll just have to destroy every reminder of it. Maybe that'll force you to pull yourself out of it and see the reality in front of you. Maybe that'll make you actually reflect instead of sitting in self-pity.
And write a goddamn poem, Shinku.
How could you? That was all we had left of...
Shinku, you did it first!
Someone neither of us ever really knew. Especially you. But go on, gather up the pieces and cling to them all you like. At least using a pin is better than using other people.
I watched in stunned horror as Ismini turned and left out of my cell, looking at the fractured shards of the one connection I had left in this prison. For the first time since arriving here, truly and completely feeling alone. But she couldn't blame me. She couldn't. What? If she seen what my truth was that day, that awful, horrible... Oh my god, Shinku! She just said she didn't care. She just needs you to talk to her. Tell her the truth and don't lie to her in a killing death game. So, oh god, so he really projected this feeling onto Molly. She would have done it too.
Hey.
I was like, V-Meister, hi.
It's not your fault. You know?
It was that bad. Yeah, I mean, again, we don't know what the... That's not his crime. No, that was just one of the motives. We don't know, you know, because again, they structure the truth a lot. So it's not knowing like, hey, did he specifically tell his sister to do that? Or was the fact that his parents kind of loved him and only him and not his sister drove Akari to do that? So honestly, I mean, it is, and I know Shiku's gonna like, you know, have feelings of, oh, he's gonna think he did it, you know, the whole time, which is why he had that psychological breakdown and stuff like that. But again, I don't trust the killing game cat.
Come on, I don't want you beating yourself up over it.
Unless we found out Shinku just say, hey, you should totally go do that. And be like, okay. Then we'd be like, Shinku, it is your fault.
It's awful, don't get me wrong. I can't imagine how you're feeling right now, but we all make our own choices. And we can't exactly, you know, change what happened in the past. But if you spend all your time dwelling on it, on what you could have done better, you'll be so preoccupied with that you'll never actually take those steps to be better in the here and now. So don't forget that, okay? I know you can do better. And you know that too. Don't you?
It should have been Shinku. Goddamn freaky chat. Is that the last words? The last words of the stream was, it should have been Shinku. Self-esteem Shinku's crime, by the way. Alright, let me pull up the YouTube. And pull up Antebellum. Pull up posts. Alright. He's ready to see. And the results for Zeke. 56% worthy of redemption. Heck yeah. Zeke gets to eat his food and sleep in his cell and have stuff. Good, I'm glad. Again, there should be people on set for all the time that make sure that, you know, people don't get injured and die. They weren't doing their jobs. That was not Zeke's job. Got here, Ozzy. All right, good night. You need to watch something happy? Understandably. This chapter was so, yeah, no, I was thinking like, there's gonna be one twist. It's like, ha ha ha. There's 8,000 twists. Enjoy them all. So you can also keep getting food for Lyra too. Oh, you're right, that too. Yay, good. And I don't have to make a kazoo song. Who is that though? Was that Lyra? It's Lyra. I recognize. Yeah, that's Lyra. It's Lyra there. Yeah, I was like, I missed the voting period, unfortunately. Or someone. It's Lyra. It's Lyra. It's the same shirt, same hair. I recognize her. So yeah. Again, like I said, like as much as I joke about it, like, oh god, Shinku, more like Stinku all the time. I like that he is such a flawed protagonist. Like, don't get me wrong, I still love my Makoto and, you know, my innocent, pure hope, like, you know, child. But I really do like, well, again, if Shinku starts, you know, progressing upwards to become a better person, I'm gonna like him more. That is a close number, surprisingly. Well, yeah. I mean, you wish you could have voted. Shinku 642 times being cancelled. You have a small screen. You ever enjoyed the? Yeah, it's like I really enjoyed all these crazy twists. Stinky Shinky boo. Yeah, no, like I like the writing for his character of just like he's so hypocritical and it's great. All right, so let's go ahead and pay out top fans. Number 1 is Lady. You're gonna get 1,000 monocoin. Everyone's like super rich. I realize that the battle royales are going off like every few seconds. Well, not a few seconds. Every few minutes. So I'm like, okay, maybe it's a bit. Everyone's gonna get maxed out pretty quickly. Oh my god, wait, where? I see you. There you are. All right, let's give you 1,000 monocoins. Sparks is second. You're gonna get 500. Where is your little Mario hat in here somewhere? Nope, wrong. Wrong one. I see you. Yoink. Nope. I see that hat. Need to grab said hat. There you are. There you are. And you get your third. You get 250. I don't remember what character you are, but let's see if okay, cool. And I can type in your name because your name doesn't match anyone else's name even slightly. So let's get you 5. Awesome. Okay, everyone is paid out. All right. So yeah, thank you guys so much for being here. I really love Antebellum. Like, oh, you know what I promised I'd do too? Sorry, hold on 1 second. We gotta tell Fu, even though.
All right, kid. Let me just preface this by saying it's gonna sound bad. This is the Mastermind
trader guy.
But you know, but you.
I forgot. We'll end the stream.
Right on the money, kid.
Wait, no, did I not? Man, I overclicked so fast. I clicked the right answer. How did that happen?
Alright, kid. Let me just preface this by saying, but you know, so
you got time to grab a shirt and
probably
then we'll go to
noticed
bed.
from all the but back when I was locked in my queue caught on to
Oh wait, I need to get the next one. Okay. It's the next one. It's the second round. My bad.
And let me tell you, sure, others just well, you No, kid, come on. Focus here.
Aw. It's what Freaky Chat would have wanted. Alright. Let's get out of here. Alright, so on Tuesday, we'll be in Stars in Time stream, and on Friday, we're gonna get to chapter 1 of the thing I forgot, which was Live or Die. You know, these are actually so bad. You're just supposed to lock in. That was it. darn. Phil. Freaky Chat's so disappointed, right? I was like, excuse me, if you're helping the producers, you know what Freaky Chat wants, dude. That could have been a funny Easter egg. Alright, I will see you guys all next time. Good night.